Hello everybody, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're going to be playing some Marvel Champions, which I recently blew all the dust off of my Marvel Champions collection. Then opened up some packs that I had been building up that I order like every month, and then I put them all together. And I went on the internet, found some decks, and we decided we're going to play the Mad Titan Shadow because it finally arrived in North America like a week ago. And yeah, we figured, not even a week ago, I think it was like last week or something.
Yeah, I think it was last week.
I think it was last week we got a hold of it finally. And a tip for those in Canada at least, I did see yesterday or the day before, War Machine showed up in a bunch of stores. So
not here though?
It's here.
Oh, it's here. Okay.
I just don't have it here, no.
Yeah.
Let me go like this. That's a little bit center. It happens every time I like rearrange for Kyle and then I put it back and it's like I always miss something. Always miss something. Hello. Welcome everybody joining live.
Hi.
Thank you to our Patreons and YouTube members for supporting the channel, helping us buy expansions like these ones and keep building up our Marvel Champions and other game collections to play for you guys on stream. D Miller's here. Love me some Marvel Champions. Can't wait to see what's in store for this expansion. Yeah, we're gonna play through the whole campaign. This is episode 1. I scheduled a second episode tomorrow. There's no kind of plan to which scenario we play and which one in each episode, so I'm just going to keep them named episode numbers. Because in the campaign mode for Marvel Champions, it's kind of lame where you just like, if you fail, you're supposed to just keep replaying the same scenario over and over again. You can change your deck and change your aspect and that stuff. You're supposed to keep the same hero, but you're supposed to keep replaying until you actually win. Then you move to the next scenario. So we kind of house ruled it a little bit to be like Aeon's End in those campaigns. And I guess Pandemic Legacy is kind of the same way. The most we'll fail is once. If we fail a second time, we'll just do some kind of fail forward thing and play the next one so that we're not playing the same scenario over and over again because of something weird. But I mean, oh, we have a new subscriber. Usman Khan, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. I see your comment. I'll get to it in one sec. Welcome. Thank you for the support. We are going to just move forward, but because we're playing this live, for those who are watching and playing along, or if you're watching this later before the next episode, you know, you're watching this like the same day or the next day or, you know, the same week or whatever, feel free to comment if you see us fail a scenario. We're going to replay it in the next episode or something, and you have some deck changes, recommendations, whatever, throw them at us. Like, we'll tweak things and improve things. We're not the best deck builders. I don't know the card pool like the back of my hand. I don't play this game full time like most people who play this game do. I just play this game casually. Basically, whenever a campaign box comes out, it motivates me to actually sit down and sort through cards and build decks and want to play the game. Because we have other LCGs or other lifestyle games or just other board games in general and other things going on, I can't keep up with Marvel Champions and Arkham Horror and eventually Lord of the Rings when that comes back. And who knows what else, right? Like, we play lots of other games. Also Flesh and Blood a little bit. I follow along that and dabble in that a bit too. So just too many card games. But I do like them all. So I figure I'm going to try to play them all casual. So we are casual. We haven't played Marvel Champions in many months. You could probably tell that by the playlist section the last time you've seen a Marvel Champions stream. So we kind of just treat this as like kind of like a board game a little bit, where we just pull it off the shelf, throw some new stuff in. I go on the net, I net deck. Yes, I'm a filthy net decker. Thank you everyone that posts decks. You're amazing. You're helping new players join the community and build the community and helping other people become deck builders all the time. So keep it up, because it also helps me save time and try out new decks without having to, you know, if I spend all my time trying to learn the card pool and build decks, I probably would never play the game. So because of my limited time, it allows me to play the game quickly. So I just look for decks that have a whole bunch of cards I've never played with before so that I can learn new cards and play new cards. And those decks are linked in the video description. We'll bring them up on screen in a sec. We'll talk about them, what we picked. And yeah, and then you guys can rip on us for picking bad decks or whatever. That's fine. But yeah, we can totally tweak decks between scenarios if we need to, or try new versions. Like, you can change your aspect and everything in this game. You just got to keep the hero the same. So we are playing, I'm playing Adam Warlock. Mel, who are you playing?
I'm playing Spectrum.
Okay, so we're playing the 2 heroes that are included in this campaign box. We just decided to do that, even though I really want to play Venom. I haven't played Venom yet. And Mel was already looking up like Nebula decks.
I was.
But I had already built the decks. So I was like, I already got decks built for us. I didn't know you were going to take the time to look up Nebula decks, but So yeah, in the next, after we're done this campaign, you may see us be playing like Venom and Nebula
Against somebody.
Somebody. We'll play against some kind of thing. But there's lots of other heroes I've not even played in our collection for sure, because I just don't play this game all the time. So yeah, be gentle, and also you can help along rules, strategy, and stuff. Drop it in the comments, drop it in the chat if you're watching live. As usual with our Marvel Champions, we're filthy Marvel Champions casuals. So keep that in mind. We're going to play on standard difficulty. We'll play the campaign in expert mode or whatever. Not expert difficulty for the game, just expert campaign mode.
Yeah, don't get that confused in any way.
Yeah, not confusing at all. But yeah. So also Uzman says, "Hi Rob, I've been watching your Arkham Horror Revised playthrough, just playing Scenario 2 just now. LOL, bought the game recently."
Awesome.
Welcome, sucker. Gotcha. Just kidding.
I hope you're enjoying it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Lucas wants to break the world by playing Nebula versus Nebula. Don't say you're doing that, Lucas. You'll have a bunch of hardcore Marvel Champions fans trying to burn your house down and attack you for breaking the rules of the game.
Well,
no.
I don't think...
I saw a whole thread online about it, and it's funny, most people are just like, screw it. I play, like, in the comics, like, there's so many alternate universes, different timelines, like, who cares? And Nebula's like an android anyway, so you can just say it's like a different model of Nebula or whatever.
Yeah, it's 2.0.
But yeah, there's a whole thing about like how hardcore some people are, and they will not break that rule of playing like, you know, the same ally at the table or the same title card. But in Marvel Champions, there's so many like duplicates, and in the comic world, there's so many like, you know, different alter egos to each one of those. And I know they do have that in the game, where they have like different alter ego versions and stuff, but. Yeah. Nebula versus Nebula. We could do that.
We could do that. That'd be funny, right?
Yeah. That won't get confusing at all.
No.
And Elizabeth's here saying, "Happy Saturday, everybody."
Hi.
Hello.
Elizabeth, I feel like it's been a while. I hope you're doing well.
Yes, hello, welcome. Yogi says, "I like the look of the Valkyrie deck." Do we have Valkyrie yet? Is Valkyrie? I think she's coming out still, right?
I don't think we have.
No, maybe we do have Valkyrie. I don't know. I don't keep track.
I don't know.
I literally just buy them as they come out. I keep buying them. I buy them from all different stores. I throw them on online orders. Every time I see a new one, I like pre-order it from a local game store, or add it to an order if it's already been out for a bit. And then I just sit there. I keep putting them in a pile on top of my like box of storage. And then when I go to actually play it, I sit down. I like sit there opening packs and just like dividing all the cards up. I don't even look at the decks. I just divide all the cards up, put them in their aspects in my card storage. And then just like go online and like net deck a deck. That's just how I roll.
That's funny.
So yeah, I used to, when I first started Marvel Champions, I was like, I'm gonna play every starter deck and try out what the developers put in the starter deck, because I think it's so cool that they do that. I wanted to promote that. It's very new player friendly. I love it. And then I did it for like the core set, and then all in the stream, people just kept coming in going, "Why are you playing the starter deck? Stop playing those. They suck." So I was like, okay, I'll try it for like a next pack. So I you know, a Captain America or something, I try the starter deck, and then it's like, no, stop doing that. Stop doing that. So I realized that it's not a thing. It's not the cool thing to do in the community. So, but yeah.
That's funny.
But I always debate it playing the starter deck, but then I think you have to put it on like easy to do that. Like you have to like put the difficulty down a bit, just because the decks aren't like too hot. But
yeah.
But yeah. Awesome. Morning, Tara.
Morning, Tara.
But yeah, so we're gonna play today. So again, we're doing the first scenario. If we fail, we'll probably retry it today. But I don't know. We'll see how time goes. And yeah, and then we're back tomorrow, noon Eastern, same time. It's already scheduled. Check the playlist section down in the video description, and you can set a reminder for it so you don't miss it. Or if it's already happened, you can go watch it there, or check out the playlist of all the videos that are in there if you're watching this far in the future. But yeah, excited to get this game back to the table. It's been a while. And yeah, let's talk about the decks, I guess. So there's a really cool Adam Warlock deck online that has like 66 likes on marvelcdb.com that looked really cool, but it started off talking about being super advanced, outside the box thinking, not for new players, blah, blah, blah. So I went, I'm not going to worry about that right now. But I just went through a few of them I saw, and this one just said it's kind of for the Mad Titan Shadow campaign, a Rainbow Leadership build. And I remember playing Leadership last campaign I think we played, and I was kind of liking Leadership more than I originally did. And it's got some cool cards. So I thought I'm going to play a Leadership style, so a bunch of allies, like a whole whack ton of allies. But Adam Warlock, for anyone who doesn't know, he's a deck builder's hero. So if you love deck building, the two, maybe Spectrum's not so much, but we've had them before in the game. Ones like Gamora, who break the rules and kind of can play a whole bunch of events from different aspects. Adam Warlock takes that kind of stuff to the next level. So like if you have the whole card pool and you're like, man, I can't wait till the card pool gets even bigger and you're not overwhelmed by it, this one is just crazy. So it says on this guy's alter ego side, if I can get it there, altar of life. So at the bottom there, it says during deck building, your deck must include an equal number of cards from all 4 aspects. You cannot include more than 1 copy of any non-Adam Warlock card. So if you look at the list here, that's why they're calling it a rainbow leadership build, because literally it's a rainbow of color here.
I know, it looks awesome.
So like, yeah, you can only, like the one-ups for allies, that makes sense, right? That like kind of fits.
Yeah.
But you have to have an equal number. I just assume this deck is correct with an equal number. But is it though? Oh, that's skill icons. Oh yeah, right there. Look at this weird little deck chart here. So I have like hero cards, but then these are all perfectly divided. You have to have an equal number, and then it's a bunch of one-ofs. So as a player, I was like, I don't want to play a deck with a whole bunch of one-ofs. That's not fun for me. But I was like, you know what, Rob, you got to break out of your rules sometimes and play outside your comfort zone and have some freaking fun. So I just grabbed this one because it looked like it had a whole bunch of cards I've never played with before. So I was like, okay, cool. Some of them I know, like I play with a bunch, but anyways, I was just like, okay, this is just like a generic one. May not be the best deck ever, and I'm okay with that. But I do want to shout out Mr. Boothwa. Thank you for taking the time, putting this deck together and sharing it. I wish there was a write-up explaining it a little bit. So I'm kind of going with the one playthrough I've played with this deck. So I'm going to be noobing it all over the place. But if you want to see this deck, it's linked in the description below. So if you want to follow along and kind of see what we've, what we expect to see in the deck. Feels a little weird, only have 1 resource. After you spend this card, heal 1 damage from your hero. It's just a preservation. But no other resource cards, which is weird. But I think it's
is your cost curve low?
Yeah, I think it's because everything's like really cheap.
Oh yeah, okay.
10 cards at 1, 23 cards at 2, and only 4 at 3 costs. So like no 4s, no 5s, nothing like crazy like that. And there's 2 0 cost cards. Okay.
And if you have a reducer of some kind, then
yeah, true. Oh yeah, I do have 1 support card that gets me resources in here somewhere. Karmic Staff, I think. Yeah, Karmic Staff. So I don't know who Adam Warlock is. I'll be honest. A lot of the stuff we're going to see in Mad Titan Shadow, I've never heard of Spectrum in my life. Adam Warlock I've heard of. I think we have like a card. We've seen him on a card in the game before. But I never really read any comics growing up with Adam Warlock in it that I know of, that I remember. Obviously, I know who Thanos is and Loki and stuff, who are some of the villains we're going to see in this campaign. Because, like most of the population, I've gone and watched Marvel movies. But I do know Thanos from... what's the fighting game, the old arcade game I used to love playing in the arcades, it's like Marvel and the Infinity Gems, or Marvel and the something. It's based on Thanos and the gems and all that stuff. Got Spider-Man and Wolverine in it and stuff. I love those Capcom Marvel fighting games. Love them, love them, love them. But that's my experience with Thanos. Like I never really read any comics around Thanos or any of this kind of stuff, so I don't know his whole theme. I just literally know him from video games and then from the recent movies. So we're going to be noobing it up all over the place. We're playing Ebony Maw today as our villain. Never heard of him. I don't know who that is. The villains in the second scenario, never heard of them. No idea. So I'm going to be seeing a whole bunch of stuff here. I have no idea if it's thematically good or not. I just love this game and have fun, and I generally understand superheroes and that kind of stuff. So I don't know what Adam Warlock's deal is, but he's cool. The only problem is he has only 1 thwart, 1 attack. But if you look at his cool ability here, so on his card, can I probably show it here actually? On his card here, this is better. Adam Warlock has this, he's a Guardian and Mystic, he's Battle Mage, he has action. Okay, so I can do this on Mel's turn also, but only once per phase. So the whole player phase, I can only do this once. I can discard 1 card from hand. So the whole idea is I can get rid of an aggression, a justice, a protection, or leadership. So because of this ability is the reason I'm assuming why the designers made it. I have to have an equal number of cards so that I can't just make the deck a crazy aggression style deck where I'm throwing away aggression cards to get 2 damage to an enemy. But I have a way of throwing away cards that I don't care in my hand. So I think that's part of the way I'm maybe not playing cards as much. So maybe that's why I don't need the resources. But I throw away a red card, I deal 2 damage to any enemy. I throw away a green card, I remove 2, or a yellow card, sorry. I throw away 2 threat off the scheme. I play a green card, I heal 1 damage from an ally. And leadership, if I throw away a blue leadership card, I give a hero +1 to all their stats for the rest of the round.
That's
For the
good.
rest of the round. Super cool. I love the flexibility. I like the design. This guy's really neat, but definitely a deck builder's hero for sure. And then there's this deck building little restriction I already read. Then he has an action on his alter ego side, which is also named Adam Warlock. So I'm sorry if I forget to flip him, and I think I'm on the Adam Warlock hero side because it's both Adam Warlock. But I'll just try to look at the icons and hopefully I do it right. Action, discard a card from your hand or remove a status card from Adam Warlock. So he can get rid of any of the statuses by just pitching a card if I'm in alter ego. It's kind of neat, but that's his deal. Oops.
Just while you're doing that, Spencer has a great question. He says, "Oh, cool. Is this
None of
equal
Spencer's questions
to
are great.
Happy Titan Shadow?"
Okay, that question is really great. Just kidding. Yes.
Yes,
Happy Titans Sunshine was the original. So Mad Titans Shadow. It's the yeah.
Sorry, I just like that.
Awesome. Yes, Cinegamer. I do watch the movies, but were they?
I don't.
Yeah, Mel doesn't. Mel doesn't watch the movies at all.
I've seen just
I've shown her
the
a
ones.
few.
What's the ones with the Groot and the Chris Pratt movies?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I've seen those. That's
Yeah,
it.
but we watched those before we played that one.
Yeah.
I guess we
Oh,
probably.
I should have watched this one. Is what we're saying.
Well, the two or three Avengers movies that are like the whole Thanos little trilogy or whatever.
Maybe I should.
Yes, we watched WandaVision. You watched that?
Oh, I watched WandaVision. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
I like
I
that.
want to watch Hawkeye too, if that's out yet. I don't know, but it's coming or something.
Oh, and Kevin was asking, is anyone watching Eternals since we're talking about Marvel?
Not yet. That's a movie, right? That's a movie. Has like the guy from Game of Thrones, the Rob Stark guy, I think.
Oh, we did watch a trailer for that.
Is some of his name. Yeah, WandaVision was awesome. I
Yeah,
loved it.
I like that a lot. I like that.
That was a good show.
Our daughter liked that too.
Oh, yeah. I see you guys answering my question about the Marvel video game that I'm talking about. I know there's Marvel versus Capcom, but specifically the one with the gems. I forget what it's like. Is it War of the Gems or something? I now want to find out. I don't know if anyone answered. I didn't see it in the chat, but Marvel versus Capcom gems. I don't know. Let's see what Google finds for me. Men versus Street Fighter, love it. Super Marvel versus Street Fighter, love it. Marvel versus Capcom, Clash of the Superheroes? No, I don't think so. Yeah, maybe it's not one of these. Or is it this one? No, it's not. There's one, like, it was in arcades. I don't remember.
You can't see it on the screen, but Yogi's asking, is it Candy Crush?
No, it's not Candy Crush. The gems. Shut up.
I do like Candy Crush.
Yeah. Marvel superheroes in War of the Gems. Is that it? Yeah, it's not a Marvel versus Capcom. I thought so. Marvel War. Yes, there it is. That's the one. No, it's not. This is a Super Nintendo one. No, it's a fighting game, not a beat 'em up. I did play this one too. I know this game
It was
too.
an arcade game specific?
100%.
Okay.
I remember, like, you'd be fighting one-on-one. You know, I'm playing Wolverine. I punch Spider-Man in the face. He drops one of the gems because he's getting the power from it. And then I grab the gem, and they're like dancing around on the fighting field. Man, no, maybe it doesn't even have gems in the title.
It's just Marvel superheroes? Gratuitous says?
Yeah, maybe. Marvel fighting games with Thanos? Come on, Google.
You'll get there eventually.
Maybe it's just Marvel superheroes. Yes, it's this one. It's this one. Who won? Who got that?
Gratuitous.
Camouflage. Thank you so much. You win the prize.
But I think that was said already.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was like scrolling up quick to see. Yeah, it's not a Marvel versus Capcom.
Okay.
But it is running on that same engine. Like, it's by a Capcom, right? So the Capcom fighting game on the CPS2. Oh man, now I want to play it. But yeah, you have there's Thanos in the game. And yeah, you actually collect the gems and you see he has all the gems, but I want to find other screens if I can. No, you suck, Wikipedia. You need more pictures. Marvel superheroes. Probably spelled it right, but oh, this is not going to do it. Arcade game. Yeah, they even have an arcade cabinet, like arcade 1-up. They did a cabinet for it with it.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Oh man.
I like the black and white stand.
That's cool. But yeah, the Marvel Superheroes by Capcom. It's just, oh man, I love this game. I put so many quarters in this thing. Yeah, here's the roster. So this is my, like, I read comics as a kid, but I wasn't a Marvel guy. Oh, screw you, Pinterest. All right. But anyways, the roster, it looks like we got Hulk, Wolverine, Iron Man, is that Psylocke? Spider-Man, Captain America, Magneto, and I forget who's the guy with the big helmet from X-Men. I forget his name. But then these two I don't know. This like octopus type thing, and then this black beast thing. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Lots of time playing that game. Loved it. I just don't remember the characters' names. This is many times, many years ago. So yeah, that's my Thanos experience. So I guess you fight against Thanos. I saw, Doctor Doom or whatever. I don't know. This website sucks too. All websites suck. Okay. Back to our table.
Okay, so sorry, I'm just realizing something that Kevin was saying that we were talking about when he was asking if we'd watch WandaVision. Take a look at the alter ego side. You should recognize the name if so. Is my character the character that was in the show at the end?
Yes. Not at the end.
Not at the end. She was in the whole thing, but like, I don't want to spoil anything.
Them.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, that's the character.
That's Spectrum? Okay.
And now that I look at it again, I see it.
Okay, hold on.
But I didn't even put that together at all.
Yeah,
and I don't want to spoil anything for the show. So yes, I think I understand now who my character is. And I am familiar with her.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
They like dropped her at the end, right? To be like, she's going to get her own like show or something probably, right?
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah. I remember that. And I remember looking her up after who was Monica Rambeau, because she was the one that was like, wasn't her like mom or her with, she was like a kid with Captain Marvel in the show, and then she like grew up and then she's in WandaVision. Yeah. They were like kind of giving her a little origin story or something. Oh man, you guys just blew my mind. I didn't even look at her name on the back of the alter ego. I just gave you the deck and was like,
I didn't even put it together either.
I just kept calling her Spectrum. I didn't even think. Oh man, that's so cool. Captain Monica Rambeau is a daughter of the late Maria Rambeau. During her childhood, she befriended Carol Danvers. There you go. That's it. Yeah, I was right. Okay. Ah, cool. Okay. Cool.
Thank you so much, Kevin. So I know who my character is.
And Adam Warlock is in the second Guardians of the Galaxy movie, though he's a big golden cocoon. Really? Man, yeah. This stuff is like, I know there's like Easter eggs and all this kind of stuff in the movies, but if I don't know the comic book character, I just like, I watch and I'm like, yeah, that thing they're showing is probably important, but I have no idea. Adam Warlock in Guardians. I love watching those, like when a trailer comes out for like a new Marvel movie or something. I watch those like YouTubers who do the breakdowns and like showing every little like Easter egg and thing in the background, and somehow they know the whole cast and all the other heroes that are in it. And this little kid in the background, this is obviously the child version of such and such hero who's eventually getting a movie in 3 years and all this. And I'm just like, I'm blown away. I'm just like, wow, there's
like a soap opera.
They are like the fan service and the Marvel stuff. They do it like so well. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, just look at the cocoon thing. Okay, I see. Interesting. all these things you would miss if you didn't read the comics. And that's the thing, like I used to work with a guy who like kept up with all these different comic stories. So he used to get super excited. Then he would tell me and he'd be explaining to me. I'd come into work the next day after watching a Marvel movie and he'd be like, okay, I'm like, who is this guy? And he'd be like, okay, it's this guy, then this one, he's connected to this, he's from this storyline in the comics, and eventually they'll probably incorporate this storyline in and and he like just knows it all. And it's like I'm just like, I think it's so cool. But they're still like good movies on their own, which is like that's to satisfy people who aren't hardcore into it, and then also satisfy those who are. That's a fine line to walk and to do correctly most of the time. Like, yeah, hats off. All right.
Do you want to discuss my deck?
I guess we can.
We don't have to.
I guess I didn't really want to. But...
No, we don't have to.
All right. So this other one we got here. Thank you, Brian V. Man, like Brian V with the write-ups here.
Yes.
Like this is amazing. Like shout out Brian V, whoever you are. Thank you for making this deck and posting all this stuff. I was able to just throw this at Mel as a full write-up. She could read it, help her understand what's going on in the deck. This is great for new players. Great to learn deck building. Like, thank you for putting the work in. You're helping grow the community and helping people play this game. And I think it's amazing. So I saw this deck and I thought, based on Mel's love to punch things in the face, I thought getting an aggression version of Spectrum seemed cool. Then I started like reading some of this and I was like, okay, this seems cool. Playing some of these red cards that Mel hasn't played often either, but has played some of. I knew you'd be able to figure this out too. And I thought, okay, she can be the punchy punch and I can be the like jack of all trades ish a little bit, a leadership kind of thing. I don't know if that's great for this playthrough, but they put them both in the same box and I don't know if this is what they're both supposed to be leaning towards. I don't even know
It fills in the gaps though, right? Like if she can punch and then you can do some other things.
But she, like built in, she can kind of do a bit of everything. She is she is a solo player's hero is how I feel about her. Kind of Adam Warlock is too, because they have a bit of everything. And I like, there's some heroes that are like very one-dimensional. But as the card pool expands, you can kind of fill in the gaps a little bit. And you can kind of make them almost all the aspects. Sometimes they just don't work in certain ones. But when you're hero, she actually does this whole thing with like energy forms, I think they're called. Energy transformation is a force response after she changes the hero form. So we probably should start an alter ego. So setup, she's going to put all 3 energy form upgrades into play face down. So Mel has these 3 in play. So she has different forms. And this is what I call making it like a solo friendly hero, like a true solo friendly hero, because she can be good at thwarting. She can be good at defending. She could be good at attacking. She has it all built in, but only one at a time. So you can be in one of these energy forms, and they even have their permanents. They start in play face down, which I think it says here. Yeah, they start in play face down, and then it has power down. If she were to flip into alter ego, after you change this form, you have to turn all these face down, okay? You can only ever have one up at a time. It was not very clear in the rules. This is kind of poorly done. I had to look online. There's a bunch of debates going on about how this actually works. But then I found there was a Caleb answer that was like, no, only intentionally one is ever supposed to be up at a time or none. You're never supposed to be able to have more of these up at a time. So she can only be in one of these forms, which kind of makes sense. If you know the comics, I guess it makes sense because that's what a lot of people are saying. But as the rules are written, it's pretty terrible. And in the rule book, it isn't really clear. But so she can be in one of these forms or none of these forms. So she has the first one there. She could be Gamma form, where she gets +2 attack, and the hero response after you change to this energy form, deal 1 damage to an enemy. And if you see on the bottom, they also have resource symbols because there's cards that relate to that in her little hero deck, where she can gain resources based off those resource types of whatever form she's in. She has Pulsar. She could get +2 defense, and after you change to this energy form, heal 1 damage from Spectrum. And then she has +2 thwart. Hero response after you change to this energy form, remove 1 threat from a scheme. Okay, so she can do a little bit of everything depending on what's going on, but that involves you flipping. So if you want to change forms by default, you put them in whatever you want.
Just like you put them right.
Whatever form you want to be in, there are cards she has that can help her flip on the fly, but by default, you have to flip by actually flipping. So it might take you a couple turns to change forms, which is probably not efficient, but seems cool. And then, like I said, when she changed to this form, she can choose to switch forms. And you just change. You choose a face down one and flip it up. Okay, awesome. So she's got a 1, 1, and 1 on her stats, but again, she can decide which stat she's going to be really good at.
Yep. Yeah, and it buffs whatever stat to 3.
Yeah. So if you want to see the deck list, they're linked in the video description. If you want to look at them, follow along, see what's going on. There's some good write-ups, some good discussion in the Monica Rambeau one.
Yeah, definitely. There's some comments on it and everything.
But not so much in the Adam Warlock, but I figured I'd just grab the most generic one I saw and was like, I'll just try this. But yeah, so we'll see. Yeah. So, Ultravioletta's never seen Marvel Champions played before. Interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Have you watched Arkham Horror? I forget if you've been watching Arkham Horror, but it's similar to the other cooperative LCGs like Lord of the Rings. But there's some gameplay changes and stuff to make it more thematic. Yeah, it fits. Like they made the changes to make it feel like you're superheroes dealing with villains in the comics versus like Arkham Horror, like you're helpless humans in a world you don't understand. Or in Lord of the Rings, you're a band of merry heroes dealing with the ever threat of Sauron, you know? Oh, okay, so you know. So it's similar, but like different. You'll see.
One thing I like between the two of us playing is you're very familiar with comics in general.
Not
and a lot
that
just
familiar,
comics, like not necessarily who we're playing or whatever, but comics
Sure,
in general
yeah.
and like a few of these characters, and I am not.
Okay.
But we still can have just as much fun playing this game.
That is true.
And I know nothing about who I'm fighting and who
That is true.
who I'm playing sometimes.
If a gamer said to me, I want to play an LCG, I like these cooperative LCGs, I want to start with one, I'd probably recommend this one. Because it seems to be like the one, it's easiest to find what you need to play with. You buy a core set, you're kind of good. You want to pick a certain hero, you just go grab that hero. If they're not in stock, buy a different hero. Don't buy any heroes. Buy a different villain pack, buy a campaign box. Doesn't matter what you buy, it all just works. Which is very clever. It's very clever. It kind of solves the LCG problem of chasing down packs to try to get a campaign in order or a story in order, like the last two cooperative LCGs had from Arkham Horror and Lord of the Rings. This game, it doesn't have that. You just find the core set, and then you're like, man, I really like Thor. Okay, go buy Thor. Boom. Play Thor and start punching the guys in the core set. Oh, you want to add a bunch more villains or heroes? Which, do you like Guardians of the Galaxy? Do you like the Spider-Verse or whatever? You know, get that campaign when that comes out. You know, you want to play the Red Skull stuff? Go grab that, you know. You want to play as Hawkeye? Go grab this box or that box, you know. It's just easy. It's very easy, friendly, newish player friendly. The rulebook, learn to play guide is very good. Getting into the game and stuff. But yeah, definitely an Arkham Revised core set helps. But again, this game just in general, like no matter how big the card pool gets, like you just buy whichever interests you, which is so super cool how modular they made it.
Yep.
Which is neat. But yeah, it's just a fun game that you can tell they've improved and changed things based on what they learned from previous games. And they really tried to line it up to the theme, which is really good. But yeah, it's definitely the best entry point one, I think. Okay, so let's go through setup. Just to make sure we do it kind of correctly. So we obviously selected our identities, hit points. Let me put myself on alter ego side here. 11 hit points, hand size of 6. Selecting first player. So we just have this little alternate little poker chip Captain America shield that we use for first player token.
Do you want to go first?
Sure, whatever.
Okay.
And then set aside obligations. We have our obligations set aside. Set aside our nemesis sets. I have my nemesis set aside. Okay. Which is like a very bad little set that kind of is personalized to your hero. Then shuffle player decks. We just did that. Collect tokens and status cards. We have all our tokens nearby and our game trays. Thanks again to the folks at Game Trays for sending us these game trays.
The link is in the description, right?
Link is in the description if you want to check those out. I get nothing from it, but just thanks for sending it, and I love them. They're awesome. Favorite little token holders yet. And collect tokens and status cards. Done.
Yep.
Status cards we already showed. Yeah. Okay. Select a villain. I'll select that one.
Okay.
And then set the villain's hit points, which is 28, right?
Yep.
14 per player. So we have the villain dial here. Whoops, I just turned it by grabbing it by the side. Grab it by the top and bottom, not the side. So yeah, 28 health. We'll track that there. Track our health on our dials. Now creating the encounter deck. So I don't know when you do the campaign stuff too. Like it says do it after all the setup, but then we talked about it before, and like now is kind of when you do it. So we create the encounter deck. It's here. And then it says on side 1A, I don't know if we should go through story. Like in here, where does it say read the story? Let's do that. Let's let's read some stories. So I have the rule book here that I got in the box. Hold on, let me just, it's probably better if I use the, the digital version. Okay, so we have a campaign log that you kind of track your campaign in. This one's different. That's some new stuff going on. And it says right here, a printable copy of the campaign log can be found on our support page at fantasyflightgames.com/Marrvel Champions. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's go there. Okay. So I had this page open just to show that it came out October 29th in North America. $44.99 US is the price, but let's go to the Marrvel Champions page that it describes. If it loads. Okay, then we click on the support link there. Let's go into rules. Okay, got learn to play, rules reference, Rise of the Red Skull, book, campaign log. Okay, we have Galaxy's Most Wanted. Oh, that wasn't there before when we played it.
No.
Galaxy's Most Wanted campaign log, and then
oopsies.
Okay, let's check. No, awkward. So the game has been officially out in the UK since like August, but the intern at Fantasy Flight Games still hasn't updated the website with the rules and campaign log for printing. So screw you again, whoever does this job and sucks balls at it, because this is the second time. We're not playing this like day one or anything. We didn't get this early. And there's players out there who just can't get a campaign log. And yes, there's other places on the internet you can find it, but like, come on, Fantasy Flight Games. Like, this is sad. This
is an easy thing to do.
So easy. So whoever does this, like, I don't know when Galaxy's Most Wanted came out, but it looks like June 30th was when they finally uploaded the book. I don't know when the Galaxy's Most Wanted actually came out, but I remember that wasn't there before.
No.
Kevin says the log will be out in the revised campaign. Yeah. Stay tuned. A few years from now, look at that. Anyways, I thought it was funny.
I think it's funnier because they actually print to tell you to go get it, and it's not even there.
So, yeah, whoever put this in the rule book, you lie. You lie. Liars. Okay, so in the book, though, since I can't bring it up on the screen, nice and pretty for you to read, it has your starter decks here, just like when you buy a hero, explaining what cards are in the starter deck, but we're not playing those starter decks, but it does explain some of how the hero works, if you're curious. Then it has the new rules here for the additional forms we just talked about with Spectrum. And then we just get into the campaign, I guess. Explains how the campaign mode works, and then you get your little story here. So we have we're in the sanctuary with Thanos here. Absolute power is within my grasp. 4 of the 6 Infinity Stones belong to me. What news of the other 2? Then we have this little guy here, says the Reality Stone remains hidden from us, my Lord Thanos, but the Power Stone has been found on Nowhere. Then take a battalion to Nowhere and bring me the stone. So Nowhere was a location, I believe, in the Guardians of the Galaxy scenario we were playing. I feel like that's when we saw that card in that place. I feel like it's part of their universe, right? Oh, right here. Guardians. This is Cosmo. We are being attacked. Send help. And Cosmo was in that set, I think.
Yeah.
That's where we saw this little guy. So should we be playing as Guardians of the Galaxy heroes then? Is that what we're supposed to do? I don't know. We broke it?
Ooh.
Gotta be thematic, I think.
Yeah, like I can play Gamora anytime.
Yep, and the movies. Oh, that's cool. All right. So we're playing scenario 1 with Ebony Maw. Okay. The Mad Titan Thanos is on a quest to collect all 6 Infinity Stones and join them together in the Infinity Gauntlet. If he succeeds, Thanos will have the power to control the universe or destroy it. His fanatical followers, the Black Order, have pledged their lives to the Titan's cause, and they scour the universe for only 2 stones that their master still needs to complete the gauntlet, the Power Stone and the Reality Stone. One of these followers, Ebony Maw, has discovered that the Power Stone... Oh, is that the guy that's in the thing? Ebony Maw? Is that him in the picture? Yes. Ebony Maw, right there. That's who that is. I got it now.
Oh, okay.
And he runs the Black Order is what I'm getting here. Okay. He has discovered the Power Stone is being kept in a secure vault on Nowhere. Now, the Black Order's sorcerer is leading an army to Thanos in a direct assault on the space station. Cosmo and the rest of the Nowhere Corps are doing what they can to defend the station. But they won't last against Maw without your help. So the villain deck, we're just playing standard or whatever. So Ebony Maw 1 and 2. Main scheme deck, attack on Nowhere and the Power Stone. Encounter deck, Ebony Maw, the Black Order, Armies of Titan, and the standard set. The standard set's from the base game. Then the Black Order and armies can be used. You can use those adding to your customized sets. So in any campaign box, you get a whole bunch of little modular things. If anyone's played like any of the other co-op LCGs, but Arkham Horror, for example, the way you get the little enemy sets. In this game, you can mix and match them and add them to other things to really mess with it. It's very modular, which is kind of cool. So when you buy a campaign, you not only get more villains to play with, more heroes to play with, more cards to build decks with, you also get the little enemy encounter sets. So you can take those and go back to the core set villains and shuffle a bunch of those in and take some out and do whatever and mix it up and have some fun, which is cool, and mess with some things. And then you have spell environment cards. So we're going to see this, the special rules for this scenario. So Ebony Maw is a servant of Thanos, a powerful sorcerer. To represent his deadly magic in the game, Ebony Maw's set includes 8 spell environment cards. When a player reveals a spell environment, they place that card in front of them in their play area, which we'll see obviously as we play. Each of these spell environments enters play with a specified number of invocation counters on them. When Ebony Maw activates against a player, his ability text triggers, which his ability text is Forced Interrupt. When Ebony Maw activates against you, remove an invocation counter from each spell card in your play area. So they're like little spells sit in front of you. Eventually the tokens go away and then they discard and do something bad to you. Basically, that's the gist of it. And there is some rules clarification about when revealed, when it's putting into play on setup. You do not do the when revealed of the surge. You ignore surge on when it comes into play. And then if Ebony Maw is stunned or confused, does the force interrupt trigger when he activates? And it's no. So if we stun him or confuse him and he goes to activate and he can't activate, he's not going to do his forced interrupt to remove tokens. So I don't know if we're all about the stunning and the confusing. I don't think so.
I do definitely have one at least.
Okay, yeah, you have some stun, I think.
Yeah.
And then we have campaign setup instructions. So let's follow this stuff too. Each player records their identity on the campaign log. On the back cover of this rule book, players cannot switch identities during the campaign. And then we're going to put the secure landing side scheme into play, which I've already grabbed out of the card set. We have secure landing. Cosmo and the Nowhere Corps do their best to prevent more Black Order forces from landing on the station, but they need help. It's got hinder 1 per player, so that means I think it starts with 4 threat on it. When defeated, we flip the card over. So that'll be here. 4 threat. And then shuffle the security breach side scheme into the encounter deck, which I think is already in here. Let's just double check. Security breach. So this got shuffled in. Got hinder 2 per player, victory 2. Oh, victory points.
Oh.
Victory points.
This game has victory points too.
I don't remember reading about them in this one, but we can look that up. Yeah, I read through the start of this. I don't think it talked about victory points at all in the campaign stuff. But I remember the other one, we could spend things and stuff.
Yeah, like it had those little side cards.
Yeah, this I don't think talks about that. Maybe it does. Maybe it's at the start of a future scenario.
Yeah, after this one.
Yeah, like if you have victory points, do this or that. I forget.
There is nowhere on here that records how many victory points.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe this doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Maybe this is just to be used in other campaigns or something. I don't know. So when revealed, each player places a random card from their hand face down here. When defeated, return each face down card here to its owner's hand. And it'll add another boost icon, so like intensifies or whatever it's called. What's this called? Amplify? Amplify. So it just adds another boost icon all the time. That sucks.
I don't like those.
Yeah. So hopefully it stays in the deck and never comes out. That would be nice. Or it just gets discarded for something. Like a boost icon, I guess. Adam Warlock is a guardian? Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah, he is. I get it. All right. Space puppy. Okay, so we definitely need to put these in. The setup, make sure we got this. So creating the counter deck. Setup instructions on side 1A. Let's do this. Ebony Maw leads an assault on Nowhere in order to capture the Power Stone stored within. I think all that's all good because we just followed the campaign setup. Put this over. Attack on Nowhere. When revealed, each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until the spell environment is discarded, puts it into play in their play area, shuffle the encounter deck discard pile into the encounter deck. All right. So I just don't know when this happens exactly, but we're going to start with 1 threat on here per player. Seems to be the play. Okay. So we created the encounter deck, resolve scheme setup. Okay, we did that. Shuffle the encounter deck. If the obligations set inside, yeah. So obligations are going in. Okay. And then we do draw cards, resolve mulligans, and then any character setup. Okay. I think we did it all.
So we do this first though, right? After you shuffle that? The when revealed?
Actually, that's before.
But for this one,
I
it doesn't
know.
matter because
It's fine.
it's not affecting those cards we just put in, but yeah. It's when revealed, so now, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, so it would have done before those cards went in,
We shouldn't
but,
have put the obligations in yet. That's what I'm confused with.
but it doesn't really matter because it's not going to affect what we're looking for.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we just shuffled it all back anyway, so.
Mhm.
All right, so I'm first player, so
Yep.
I'll just grab the first one.
Oh,
I got one right off the top. So this is going in play in front of me. We ignore Surge. Enters play with 3 invocation counters. Force response after the last invocation counter was removed from pacification. Discard it, exhaust each upgrade you control, and you were stunned.
oh, that's not fun.
That's a bad one.
All right.
And
Oh.
right off the top. So you got Fireball. Enters play with 4 invocation counters on it. Force response after the last invocation counter is removed from Fireball, discard it. Deal 4 damage to your identity.
Whoa.
Oh no, the timer has started. Can you get 3 for me on here?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. We did move them.
That's okay. You do whatever.
Nope, sorry.
No.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, yeah, sure. I'll put them on my identity and then we don't have to worry about this. Yeah, because then I don't ever remove it, so I never discard it.
But
That's
then
great.
let's say when there's nothing there.
No, it's after the last counter is removed.
Oh,
see, if
if
there's
there's
no
no
counter,
counter
that
to begin
never
with.
happens.
Yeah. Okay.
You never put a counter on, you never remove one. Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I like how we make our rules work for us. Okay.
Host roll.
All right, so we shuffle. And I think that's it. Yeah, we just have our victory conditions here, and then it's the next scenario, so.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and we may need to look up, because again, we haven't played in a while. There is a page in here for, which I do appreciate very much. It's for some reason in the middle of the book on page 13. I guess that's where they had space left over. But they did put a bunch of the keywords in here that we may need to look up if they come up, because I don't have them all memorized for this game, and there's a lot of the same keywords we see in other games. So
The only thing is the hinder I wanted to look because I don't know.
hinder says when a card with the hinder X keywords revealed, place X threat on that card.
So would this one only have 2?
I think it comes out with 2, and then hinder is 1 per player.
The 2. Okay. You're right. Sorry.
So 4 total, right?
Yes, thank you. I forgot about the ones it comes out with. Oh, so that other side scheme is going to be terrible that comes out. It's 2 hinder, plus I think it had a 2 on the bottom.
Oh, yeah. The
one
security
that,
breach?
Yeah. The one that has the amplified token. Okay, and then we draw cards and stuff. I'm just going to do one
and then we do our
last
mulligan.
quick. All right. And I draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You just put this up here maybe, or something on your side. I'll throw mine over here somewhere. And we'll just put all our baddies here. Oh, I don't know where it's like, are we supposed to read victory now? I don't know. I'll read it. I don't care, but.
No, I think the victory points. Victory X.
Oh, it says right there. I see. I thought you meant the victory, like what happens at the end. Victory X. When a card with the victory X keyword is defeated, place in the victory display instead of its owner's discard pile. The victory display is a named out-of-play game area shared by all players. Cards in the victory display follow the standard rules for out-of-play cards.
So it's just so it doesn't get shuffled back.
But why put victory 2? Like
maybe
and
for
not
other
just victory
things.
1 or victory 0? Like I don't know.
Yeah, maybe for other things.
There has to be something else coming, or it's so you can mix and match it into another campaign. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe. Oops, sorry. Okay.
So in this game for Mulligan, if I remember correctly, is you draw 5 cards or whatever your hand limit is, mine's 6, based on your alter ego's hand limit. And then you can discard cards, but they stay in your discard pile forever until you cycle your deck around. So yeah, so anything you discard, you're not going to see for a while unless you have ways to get cards out of your discard pile. Adam Warlock has that. But yeah, it's a tough one in this one, but
I feel like I want to make a setup turn like, oh, I got cards sticking to me. Like, because this, I can exhaust this card to generate the printed resource on my face-up energy form. So as Rob was saying, they have resources on them. So that's free resources.
Correct. Oh.
And then if I play this first, I can play it even cheaper where I can exhaust this to reduce the cost of the next superpower card I play by 1. So this only cost me 2. I also have Avengers Tower. I don't know how many allies I have though. But I can reduce the cost. Oh, cards are sticking to me. This is a good hand.
Dan says, hi, I am an hour after the stream start. Am I too early? Listen, it's a new campaign. We've literally got right into it. But right into it means discussing decks, setting up the campaign, going over stuff, making fun of Fantasy Play games. You know, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, we had to talk a little bit about Marvel
stuff.
Comics as well. And things,
Yeah.
So
You're looking at
right
video
on
games.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we were slacking a bit, okay?
But you're right on time. It's fine.
Yes, you're fine. We're just doing mulligan.
Such a good card, too. I'd have to... Oh, man. Man.
Pickles here. Hey, Pickle says, probably future-proofing with Victory X. Like later Lord of the Rings cards had effects based on victory points. Oh, okay.
That's true if they want to put it into a campaign.
Yeah, there's got to be a reason. But again, it might say in the setup of like scenario 3, like if you have this many victory points, blah blah blah. Like I haven't looked ahead to know, but
2.
10 more minutes till Bob gets here.
I think Bob is
Bob's having fun drinking with the boys
on a weekend vacay.
Hopefully Bob is doesn't have a heart attack based on what he was saying. They're eating and drinking all weekend. Hopefully Bob shows up to our Monday stream or whatever.
He's enjoying himself for sure.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't go too hard.
But Dan, you're right on time. Okay, I think I want to keep this. I think I'm going to definitely play these 2 cards.
Yeah, he's scoffing Nosh.
Yeah.
Scoffing Nosh. Oh, I do have a rant.
Oh, you do?
No, not yet. Maybe it's the next one.
No, not yet.
There was something I did see. I think it's later.
Yes,
it's later.
It's later? Okay.
I have a rant in the next scenario.
Oh, stay tuned.
Because I saw it had a whole bunch of rules for it, so I started reading them. But yeah, we'll talk.
Yeah, that gets everyone excited.
Stay tuned. It's not nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. No, it's fine. Just a little jab. Dan says the main reasons to have victory points is to not place them in the discard. 100% understand that.
Yes.
But why victory 2 instead of victory 1 or 0?
Or just victory.
Well, yeah, sure.
But again, if they're future-proofing it,
we're spending too much time on this topic. Let's just move on.
I'm not throwing away any of my cards.
Okay, so I have this card, which I always love cards that just give me resources every turn, so I feel like that's a keeper. To just get that down, get it started.
Look at the awesome art on that card. I'm just kidding. It's just a table.
Oh, but it's a staff that's like floating. It's a floating staff. I started looking at like my in character, in hero cards here. This Warlock's Cape, hero response. After you resolve Adam Warlock's battle mage ability, exhausts the cape to ready Adam Warlock. That's me discarding a card to do something cool. I get to ready him up. So I can use him, pitch a card, and then ready him up and then use him again.
That's cool.
I also have a Karmic Blast, which is a hero action attack. Deal 4 damage to an enemy and discard up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. Deal 1 additional damage to that enemy for each different aspect card discarded this way. So this is the whole theme of his deck being, multicolored, an equal amount of each. He does a ton of discards, so I'm going to go through my deck probably like twice at least. He just like discards like crazy. It's up to you how many you want to discard. It says up to, but I usually just go all in. I don't care. It's just funny. So I don't have to worry about discarding cards. I'll see them again. So right now I'm mulligan even if I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Discard these. It's fine. I'll get to them again. No problem. But unless he has cards to get them back. I also have a Blaze of Glory. And remember, all these cards are one of, so I can't. Normally I play Marvel Champs, I look and I go, oh, 1 armored vest. I'll have another one. I'll get it later. No problem. I'll just discard it now. I don't need it. But it's like, if I need one of these cards now, I got to take it because it's like, I'm not going to see it again for a while. So we got Blaze of Glory, once per round hero action. Each Guardian character, which I'm a Guardian. Are you a Guardian? You're an Avenger,
I'm
right?
Avenger.
No, you're an Avenger. Boo. Who the hell's idea was it to put an Avenger and a Guardian in here, not 2 Guardians or 2 Avengers? But for those who like Avenger cards, I did notice there are more Avenger cards with this set. So yeah, and another Avenger, obviously. So yeah, they didn't just give up on the whole Avenger trait thing that they were doing for a while. So that's good to see. So each Guardian character gets +2 thwart, +2 attack. So I'm assuming I have a bunch of minions in here, or a bunch of allies in my deck that work with this. At the end of the phase, deal 1 damage to each Guardian character.
Oh, Yogi says Blaze of Glory is a finishing move. Ditch it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I was just reading because
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I played with this card before. I just forgot what it did, so I'm just reading it like I've never seen it before. This is my one resource. After you spend this card, heal 1 damage from your hero. I'm not damaged yet. Will I be damaged soon? Maybe. Don't care about it though right now. And then I have play under any player's control, max 1 per player. Your hero gets +1 defense. That's a good setup card, but I mean, I can't play all this. I have like 6 cost cards here. So like I might as well just keep this stuff for money just to throw it away. So I don't draw into other amazing setup cards that I have to throw away and make tough choices with. So that's why I'm going to keep all this stuff.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just this Karmic Blast. I may not get to play it right now, but I would love to. So I might hold off on like this one.
For next turn?
Yeah, we'll see. I definitely got to get the staff into play, get the money going. So I'm just going to keep it all. Who cares? Because I'll just discard half it anyway, just to pay for stuff. So, and it's not like I'm digging for those double resource cards in the deck because it's kind of sad. I almost didn't want to build a deck because I had none of that in it, but it's fine. I'll just work with it. But okay, so I'm first player.
Yes.
So I'm just going to check for priority here. What am I doing? I am definitely going to set up the resource. So I'll put my Karmic Staff into play. Looking at my ability, I think I'll just flip. Oh, because I don't have alter ego actions I care about. Nope, nothing. So if I toss a leadership, that's the one that gives the plus thwart, attack, and defense to a hero. If I choose to toss one of these, I can heal a damage from an ally, which is pointless. So this is the one I'd want to keep if I'm going to use his in-house ability. So I'm gonna pitch just, I don't know, this, whatever. Actually, this. Okay, that's my little discard. I'll pitch. So that's 1 and 2. Yeah, sure. Pay for that. Then I will exhaust this to generate a resource. Yeah, I think I'm tossing a Karmic Blast. I don't know. Like, I like this idea of readying him up after I use his ability, which I could do right now. Do I have... Yeah, if I toss this... Oh, but then I toss this. I play this. I have the cape. Okay. And then I'm going to use him to... do I do his ability right now? After you resolve... Yeah, so I can do his ability. Yeah, let me just thwart 1. Okay. Then I'll toss this to give my hero the +1 on each of his stats. Okay, that readies him up with this, right? To resolve, exhaust this to ready with this. And now I have +1 on all my stats, so I can thwart again. And I'll get rid of 2 off of this one, putting it down to 1. And that's my turn. I think that was all legit. Hopefully I did all the right resources and stuff, but...
It looked legit to me.
Okay, yeah. Keep an eye on me. Get the cape. Yeah, the cape feels... I never played with it yet, but that's why I was a little confused by it. When I played this deck one time before, I never got that. And I didn't even see it till like near the end of the game. Like end of my first through my deck. So I'm excited to get that on the table. I think it's good. I did get the 2 out. He has 2 cards that you can play that after he does his ability, I get to draw a card. Oh. So when you can have 2 of them out, I'm pretty sure you can have 2 out. They're not unique. You can like toss a card to do something and then draw 2 more right away. Amazing.
So good.
I love that. I love it. So I definitely want to find those cards, but yeah, anyways, this is cool.
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to also flip to my hero side. When I do that, I get to choose.
Sorry, 1 sec.
Yes, I will not flip yet.
Ultravioletta. I'm sorry. That is one of the coolest things of this game. Why I like it better than the other, at least better than Arkham right now. I haven't played Lord of the Rings in so long, but I still remember it. But I love multi-use cards in games. I love games that, yes, this game has tokens. It's no issue having tons of tokens in the game. But the fact that it has the whole kind of Mage Knight-ish feel, kind of hand management, because you have to spend resources on the bottom of these cards, and there's even resource types to pay these costs. And sometimes there's abilities that require you to play a specific type or a bonus effect. So So anyone who's seen the Flesh and Blood with the fusing, like, you know, show a lightning card to power up a lightning card even more or whatever. This has the same idea. There's cards in this game where, like, you know, you pay 3 of any resource to punch an enemy, but if you paid with physical resources or whatever, the red, you get an additional damage and stuff like that, which is really cool. So the fun in this game and the analysis paralysis comes from looking at a whole hand of cards and deciding which you're going to play and prioritize and which ones you're going to throw away to pay for them. So it's like a very tough little mini game of deciding what to do with your hand and be as efficient as possible, which I love. I love that aspect of the game. It's so cool. So yeah, you have to pitch other cards to pay for other cards. So you can never do everything in your hand unless everything was free, which is like not really a thing. But you can get other cards to help you generate resources. And this one generates a wild resource, which I can say is any type. So I could be like, I'm going to generate a mental resource or whatever. Back of here? No.
They're on the back of
the rule book.
the
right?
blue one.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Oh, shoot.
It's okay. But yeah, there's different resource types in the game too, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's a big hook of the game. For those who've never seen Marvel Champions, is the whole idea you got to toss cards to play other cards, which I love. Like multi-use cards is amazing. It's only really 2 uses, so it's not as cool as it could be, but
Still good.
But some characters let you do things like this guy. He basically says if you have junk cards in hand, don't worry, just throw one away and you can do something cool with it. So even though you don't have the money to pay for it to do some crazy effect on it, or you're not in hero form, or I guess you'd have to be in hero form. Well, let's say you're not in alter ego form, you have an alter ego card, you could just toss it away to do something with it or whatever. Although, I guess you probably wouldn't, because then it would be in an aspect, and anyways. All right, anyways, bad example.
Okay. I'm going to flip to my hero side, which says, after you change this form, choose a face down energy, flip that card to its energy form. So I'm choosing the attack, which also
Gamma form.
Yes, gamma form. It also has a response. After you change to this energy form, deal 1 damage to an enemy. I will damage the boss.
How much?
1.
1.
Okay.
You like blew a spitball through a straw at him.
Exactly.
Ow.
Okay. Then I'm going to spend 1 to play a depth focus, which is max 1 per player. Hero, I can exhaust this to reduce the cost of the next superpower card I play by 1.
Nice. Oh, which of these ones are superpower that you just tossed away?
I know, but
I see.
these are the ones that let me flip.
That's fine.
But I have.
Oh, that's already free anyway.
Yeah,
so.
but I do have. I'm gonna also. So I'm gonna do that now. Reduce the next superpower. I play by 1. I'll spend one
first blood, yes.
for 2 exactly, and I will play energy duplication for only 1 because I reduced it by 1.
Yay.
Which is a superpower. It says exhaust energy duplication, generate the printed resource of my face up energy form. So I can reduce it for 1. Okay, let's do that.
So I'm
generating a physical resource, plus I'll spend a second card to play an Avengers Tower for free, which is, oh, sorry, we can do it like that.
If each of your allies has the Avenger trait, increase your ally limit by 1, but it has an action to exhaust it to reduce the next Avenger ally played this phase by 1.
Yeah.
And remember, that's one of the ones that you could do on your turn. And if I played an Avenger ally later, which I don't even know if I have, but that would be good. If we're definitely in this game, there's a lot of Avenger synergy in cards. I know this from before. I'm sure they've added even more. And then there's like Guardian synergy and stuff. I can't wait for X-Men synergy and things. But yeah, you could have a whole table of 4 players all playing like Avengers theme, and somebody has the Avengers Tower out, and that player can like help all the players kind of like whenever they want, which is kind of neat.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I really wanted to play this dive bomb, but I really think having all of this resource generation and helping reduce the cost of cards is going to be helpful over playing 1 card for 4.
Yeah,
so,
amazing start.
But I still get to attack with my, or activate with my
basic action of attack, right?
hero. So I am going to do an attack because I do have +2, so I would attack for a total of 3.
Boom, down to 24.
Okay. I have no cards in my hand. I can't use this. You've already gone, so that doesn't
So
help you.
now, at the end of the player phase, we could discard any cards we don't want to keep in hand for the next turn, but you can hold cards going forward in this game, which I love to build up combos and stuff. So then we draw up to our hand limit, which on my hero side is different than my alter ego side. So I'm only drawing up to 5.
Same.
I got Mystic Senses, Karmic Blast again, another one. Cosmo. Ooh. So I got a little Guardian ally here, Cosmo. Magic Attack, and a Combat Training, which I can put under any character's control. So that hero gets +1 attack. Ooh. Okay, okay. Oh, here's the one to draw the card one. Yeah. After you resolve Adam Warlock's Battle Mage ability to draw 1 card. That is a priority.
So good.
Yes. We're going to try to do that. Okay, then you ready up all your exhausted stuff?
Not the best. Yeah.
And then we go to the villain phase. And he's going to put 1 per player threat on the main scheme. Okay. And then he is going to go after the first player. I'm in hero form, so he's going to attack me. Before he attacks, he's going to remove 1 token off of my little invocation off the spell here. So now it's 2 tokens left on it. Then his attack is going to be attack 1 plus a boost card. 1 plus boost. Care. I don't know. I'll just. I don't know. Do I need to be ready to do anything? Not really. I'll just defend. Because hopefully I can just ready him up with this anyway. So he's going to defend for 2. So he's attacking for 1 plus boost. So multi-use cards in action here. Love it. It's my favorite little term in this game. He's getting a boost of +3. +3 on the bottom of this card. Just gets discarded. Adds +3 to his attack. So he's hitting me for 4. I defended with my hero. I exhausted them to use their built-in defense. So I'm defending for 2. I actually did give myself +1 stat at the end of the round.
So you defended for 3.
Defending for 3.
So you only take 1.
I take 1 little damage. So he blew a spitball back at me. Excellent. Okay. I have no minions in front of me to also attack me. So I'm done. On to you.
Okay,
he is going
forced
to
interrupt.
Yeah, he removes your little
One of
tokens.
those.
So now you're in hero form, so he's going to attack you with 1 boost card. So it's at least an attack of 1 plus whatever's on the bottom of that boost.
Yeah. I'm going to defend, but I have a hero interrupt, which is a defense. It costs 1, but it is a superpower, so I will reduce the cost of my next superpower. And it says, when Spectrum defends, change to Pulsar energy form and ready Spectrum. So it changed to Pulsar, ready. And then it says, if she was already in Pulsar energy form, she gains Retaliate 1 till the end of the round, which she wasn't. But I just wanted to defend. So I'm defending for 3, and it readied me. I feel like...
I think it's when you go to defend. So, like, you've announced you're defending. That readies you to get you ready for defending, and then you still defend, I think. Right? It's an interrupt, right?
Yeah.
So it actually interrupts the action of you defending. So you literally were like this.
So I still have to defend.
I'm defending because you're being attacked, right? So defending just means you're getting attacked. You haven't actually like used your basic action of defense yet. So you go to try to do it and you interrupt it, which is the defense. So it's interrupting your defense. And it says when you defend, change to Pulsar energy and ready her. So it allows her to get ready to defend. And then it gives you this to plus. So now it's like you change last minute so you could defend.
Okay, I thought it got to ready me, but that's okay.
I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, that's true. You would be ready at the end of turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Unless I use it to defend against something else.
Yeah, you could get attacked multiple times by the villain. You could get attacked multiple times by minions. I think what the idea is here, this is allowing you to like defend twice, possibly. Maybe. So hero interrupt. Defense. When Spectrum defends, change her to Pulsar energy form and ready her. Okay.
So when she defends, so like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I interpreted it as I'm doing the defense and then I interrupt the defense, but I don't know.
You do it as you want. So you're saying, here's the thing though, if you're doing it that way, so you would defend, and then you'd say when you defend, you change to Pulsar energy, which you did, and ready Spectrum. So you're still defending. And
I'm defending for plus.
After you change this form, heal 1 damage.
Oh, I didn't get that far because I was still reading that, but yeah, I don't have any damage to heal.
And if you gain retaliate.
But I was not in this form already, so I don't gain the retaliate.
Yeah. We can do it that way. Yeah, we can do it that way. It should ready after exhausting to defend, is my understanding. Okay, Gary, thank you. I was gonna say, if anyone else watches this later, comment down below if you guys know the ruling or like if we're doing this right.
Yeah, because if I am gonna play through this with 5,
I think this is right what we just did. So you should be ready right now.
Perfect. Okay.
I just thought a response would be like after she defended, but I guess an interrupt probably.
But I think it says when she defends.
I know, I'm just talking interrupt versus response. Like, I just think interrupting would be interrupting you do it. Like, this guy is an interrupt, which happens before he even attacks. So I'm thinking interrupt is interrupting you before you ever defend. Yeah. That's the way I'm treating it, but I might be wrong. So go ahead. Anyways.
Then this doesn't trigger because I'm already full, but it says after you change this energy form, heal 1 damage. But she's already full. Okay, so I'm defending for 3. It's probably going to be like 1 or something. Oh, it's nothing. all that was for nothing. But she's now readied. Gotcha. And I have a way to change forms again. Okay, so that's good.
All right, so now we deal ourselves encounter cards. I'm first player, deal myself 1. You deal yourself 1.
Thank you.
I'll resolve mine. Flip it. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
We found security breach already.
Oh, no.
So it's coming out with 2 threat on it, plus 2 per player. So it's going to have 6 threat on it. This is the one that had victory 2. When revealed, each player places a random card from their hand face down here. And when defeated, return each face down card here to its owner's hand.
There's 6. Oops. Oh, man.
Please don't take my card draw 1.
There's only 1 card I want in here.
Please don't take my card draw 1.
I'm going to do nothing on my turn. Do you get to look at it? Oh, I guess you would know based on...
Oh, is it face down?
Yeah, you put it face down.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm not supposed to know what it is.
But I mean, you know what you have in your hand.
Well, I don't remember all the cards. I wouldn't even remember that one, but... Here, do another one. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I forgot I couldn't look at it. This...
No, you got it. No, I wanted that card. Okay, so I can't change forms, but that's okay.
Okay, I got the card draw 1. Oh, the same one left. Magic attack.
No. Okay.
Excellent.
Oh, I guess this is not terrible. I can do this. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm still doing this. Oh no, I got another environment card. So this is going to gain surge. It's going to enter play with 3 invocation counters on it. And after the last one is removed from Marrvel Stone, discard it and deal 2 damage to each character you control. Oh my gosh. These are all about dealing damage to me. So this is terrible. And it gains surge, which is going to be another scheme card. When revealed, each player must choose to either take 2 damage or place 2 threat here, and it's going to start with 3 on it.
What the hell, man? Look at this scheme problem.
Take 2 damage or place 2 threat on it. And we have to deal with that first, which is a problem here. I'll take 2 damage too. Going to 9.
Going to 8. Dan, no, the one that was part of setup was secure the landing pad. This was part of setup, but the setup was to shuffle it in. And unfortunately, we drew it.
Yeah, that's terrible. Okay. But I do have... I can do 1, 2. Pay for...
Oh, yeah. And pass first player.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay. Oh, so I'm first. Okay, let's exhaust to gain the resource of my form. That's 1. Man. Okay, I'm debating what card I still need to pitch a card, but I'm debating which card to pitch. But here's what I'm going to play, and then I'll decide why I'm deciding. So this is a hero action thwart. Change to photon energy form and remove 4 threat from a scheme. If you were already there, which I wasn't, I can ignore the crisis. So this would have to get rid of this, which is not bad. But I have another one. So my second time, so I'd have to play the wasp, pay the wasp to play that. And then I can't play this till next turn. But then I can thwart for 3 more. So maybe because we have a threat problem happening right now.
And then I think when you flip to the energy form, it also removes
a threat. Yeah.
I don't know. You do whatever. I'm down.
Okay, so let's pay for it with...
Yeah, I don't really have much to help with that.
Points for each. When she enters play, place 1 counter on her. I'm not overpaying. Okay, I'm going to pay for it with... Okay. So 1, 2.
Unless you have a way of getting rid of this to get a card back, then you have maybe more.
Not yet. No, not.
But maybe. Hold on. Can I do anything? No, I can't.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. So we're gonna change forms. Okay.
And what's it say when you flip?
So this is a hero response, but I can do this first. No.
I don't.
Because I want to do this one first. Like, I don't want to do that yet.
This is after you change. I don't know. Maybe you resolve all that first. Sure. I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Because I remove 4
You do
threat
what
from
you
a
want.
scheme.
It's your game. You do what you want.
Okay, change to the energy form and remove 4 threat from a scheme. That's all one word or one sentence. So it has to be this one.
Well,
No.
it can be any one of these.
That one has a crisis,
Oh,
though.
it does this one with the crisis?
No, if I was already in this form, I can pick whatever one I want. I can ignore the crisis, but I was not.
Oh, okay.
So I have to choose that one, which is why I didn't want to do this first.
So this one's gone.
Yeah. Okay. And then if I were already in this form, I could ignore it. Okay. Then after you change to this energy form, remove 1 threat from a scheme. I mean, I want my card back. So I can then thwart for 3. If I remove 1, I don't know, would you be able to get that back? If I remove 4?
Well, it does have the amplify thing too, making the boost work.
So I'm gonna then remove 1 from here.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Yeah, I know they're all
Can't play
bad.
this yet.
And this one, if it gets to 12, we're advancing 2, and it's already at 4.
I know.
So we got to watch out going in alter ego form.
Okay, then I will thwart for +2. So thwart for 3 here.
I got
You got it?
2 left.
2 left. I can't play this yet. I don't have any resources. And that will be my turn.
Oh, okay, Dan's got some rules here
Oh.
regarding the shield. Dan says, a villain activates against a player. Any the villain attacks effects trigger. Villain gets a face down boost card. Defenders are declared if any. Then Spectrum defends. As a response to defending, he plays. It's an interrupt though,
What did I
right?
play?
It's an interrupt. Yeah, it's an interrupt, not a response.
Oh, yeah, this one.
So this is why I'm confused. So does the fact that the shield's an interrupt change that? Would it not be before she did any defending? So let's see. He says defenders are declared if any. Spectrum defends. As a response to defending, she plays Pulsar Shield. No, it's an interrupt though. So the way you're wording it's not right, but changing to Pulsar form if not already in it, and readying. Boost cards are revealed resolved. This step is notable because you ready prior to resolving boost cards, which makes Pulsar Shield vulnerable to exhaust your hero boost abilities. Oh, okay. So, Dan, if it's a response, it's still played, or if it's an interrupt, it's still played after she defends? That's the only thing. Like, it sounds like it should be a response, but the fact it's an interrupt, I believe interrupts happen before. That's where I'm confused. But I mean, we can look up interrupts.
9.
Yeah, I could do that. Interrupt.
Yeah, I'm just looking while you're.
Page 18 of the RRG. Oh, Dan says, interrupt is a game term. Response is my attempt at English. Gotcha.
No problem, no
worries,
problem.
Dan,
We
no worries.
appreciate you looking
I
it
just
up.
want to be clear. I was just trying to make sure, like, you knew the card said interrupt and not response. I gotcha.
And I want to make sure I'm doing it correctly.
An interrupt ability is the type of triggered ability indicated by the bold interrupt timing trigger. Interrupt abilities may be executed any time the specified trigger condition occurs, as described in the interrupt abilities text. The interrupt ability interrupts the resolution of the specified triggering condition and resolves immediately before that triggering condition resolves. Multiple interrupts may be triggered by the same interrupt triggering condition. An interrupt ability is executed when its triggering condition becomes imminent, but before that triggering condition resolves. Which is, yeah, that's where I get confused. Opportunities to interrupt occur in player order until all players have passed consecutively. Once all players have consecutively passed on an opportunity to interrupt an imminent triggering condition, further interrupts to that specific triggering condition cannot be used. If an interrupt changes by a replacement effect or cancels an imminent trigger condition, further interrupts to the original trigger condition cannot be triggered. Okay. I don't know. That doesn't really
It just says,
answer.
but before the triggering condition resolves. So I think I can interrupt it before we resolve the full defense of flipping the boost cards.
You as a player respond to situation by playing interrupts. Yeah.
But I do agree with you that it's not 100% clear.
Yeah, because like what's the response then? You know, why have interrupt and response windows? Is there a timing window chart thing for this game? Right, flashing images on screen. Strobe warning. I don't know if this
I don't
game...
remember seeing one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, the only other thing to do is like look up that card and see if there's
It's fine. We'll just
comments
play
on
it.
it. But I'll look into it more for the future scenarios.
It just makes it weird because I like Ebony Maw. His specific thing we just read is he has a forced interrupt, and that happens before any attacking or defending happens. So it's like you say you're defending, and then you resolve the interrupt, and then I think you then would defend and decide if you're, you know, I think you. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But yeah. I don't know if, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time like looking all this stuff up. Yeah, we'll just go with that, but I'm sorry. Please do not watch our videos trying to learn the rules, is the point I'm trying to make here. I don't care to be a rules expert at this game.
No, we play casually, so we just take them to interpret as best we can.
I did at one point, and then we started playing other games, LCGs and stuff, and I can't keep it all straight, and I'm okay with that. But I appreciate the help, Dan. Thank you so much.
All right, my turn's done, but I am going to hold one of these for the next round, which can remove 4 threat from any scheme if I stay in this form.
If I get you resources somehow, but I don't see that happening.
No, that's okay.
But anyways, okay. So I
can play it cheaper next turn too because of that. Actually play it for free. If you have an Avenger, let me know.
No, Guardians. Okay. Again, I don't think his decks are synergized well, but okay, so I'm gonna toss this to do his. Oh no, wait, I can play this card first. Let me just exhaust to get a resource. And I'll toss Cosmo to play Mystic Senses. Okay, then I'm gonna toss this for his Battle Mage ability to deal 2 damage to an enemy. So we'll do it to this guy. Here's at 22. When I do that, I can exhaust the cape to ready up my hero. I can also exhaust this to draw a card. Oh, now I can move threat, but I can only do that ability once. And then I'm stuck with these in hand, I think. Unfortunately, yeah.
How much threat can you remove?
Oh yeah, I got this guy still. Just 1.
Oh, that's too bad.
Which is fine. Let me... I know. The boost icons are going to get a little rough. Yeah, the problem is I wouldn't be able to draw into this guy. It sucks that I see this after the fact.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I would have much rather would have thwarted right now. But I will thwart 1 off of the secure landing pad. And it says, when defeated, flip this card. Cosmo! All right, what does it say? He's 2 attack, 2 thwart, does 1 coincidental or consequential damage, whatever it's called. Has 3 health, he's Guardian. The first player gains control of Cosmo. Cosmo does not count against the ally limit. Force interrupt. And Cosmo leaves play, remove him from the game. You're first player.
I am.
You get a Cosmo somewhere. I don't know where you want to put Cosmo. Yeah, you probably go to first player token down here. It's,
oh yeah.
Let's see it.
Yep.
Okay. And then that is me done. So I'm going to discard. Maybe I keep this so I can do some thwarting. Yeah, I'll just keep and then draw 3. Are you keeping? Like,
oh yeah, sorry, I'm keeping
end of
this.
player phase simultaneous.
Yep. So I draw to 5.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 5.
And ready up. Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna put 2 threats on this, going up to 6 out of 12. And then your first player, you're in hero form. He's going to attack you, but before he does that, he's going to remove 1 token off each of those. And then he's going to attack you for 1 plus boost.
And the boost has 1 additional boost.
And the boost, yes, is extra boosted.
I think I might want to just put
boost.
Cosmo in this to try to protect me. Yeah, because it has the additional boost, it's at least an attack of 2. I think I'm throwing the dog in. Yep. That's smart. Yeah. Yep. 3. So he just takes it all. And he dies. Oh.
So Cosmo's gone. Move from game. That was quick.
Yeah, sorry.
Mel killed the dog.
I know, sorry.
Well, actually, Ebony Maw killed the dog.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Brian D's here asking, what was the interaction question? It was just about proton shield. No. Pulsar shield. Pulsar shield. Yes. So we just weren't sure, like, when this gets played. Like, how far has Spectrum gone? So it's a hero interrupt on a defense. So would it be played, like, would she defend, then interrupt and play this? Or is just her saying she's going to be defending, she plays this? Either way, it readies Spectrum up as part of the interrupt. So does she have to exhaust after, or does she still ready after defending? Like, I thought it was like, if Mel was in this situation and the guy was attacking her, Mel says, I'm going to do the defending. Oh, interrupt. Before you do anything, interrupt. So if she was exhausted for some reason, like she defended against someone else prior, you know, and she wanted to throw this out against a minion attacking her or something, or defending against the villain attacking me. Yeah, Matt's saying it the way I think it works, right? Because I'm saying it's like, once you're saying you're going to defend, it's an imminent condition happening, you're interrupting it.
So I guess the best play, if what you're saying for this card is, I defend for myself, let's say I'm first player, I defend for myself, whatever, take the damage. Then I defend for you, readying myself.
Yeah, so
or something.
Like, what is the state of Spectrum after fully resolving the defense? Is Spectrum readied, or is Spectrum exhausted? The way I would resolve it is, like, no matter what state she's in, she says she's going to defend. Then this says change to energy form, you know, your, where is it? Pulsar.
Mm-hmm.
You change to Pulsar. Then it says ready her. Then she has retaliate if she was already in Pulsar. Then I think then you choose to finish resolving the defense. But how you played it was, let's say you're in that state. You played it as if you were like this, you played this, it readied you up. Like, you couldn't play it this way based on what you were saying, because you would ready up and then you stayed readied, right? Like,
yeah, because it says ready your character.
No, but you the way you were playing it, you only can play it when you're readied. Because,
well, no, I thought you could play it both ways, but that was just the state that I was in when I played it.
Yeah, so we just don't know the actual, like, state we're in, you know, when it's done. What Kevin said. What did Kevin say? Kevin says, how could you defend for someone else if you were exhausted, though?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
I don't understand. Yeah.
I was trying to find anyone who agrees with him.
Oh, he's trying to understand the card for sure.
Yeah. I'm just trying to understand, like, say interrupt. Like, why does it not say a response then to happen after the fact? It's just weird. I don't know. Like, what's the point of making an interrupt? And why does it work different than his interrupts? It's just weird. But yeah, again, I'm not a pro with the rules of this game for sure. Hey, Drew, how's it going?
Drew, hello, yes.
Space Puppy 8-Bit Jam.
Yeah, see, I probably shouldn't have done that. You're right. I should have probably kept the Space Puppy, but he's going to die soon anyways from these.
That's fine.
So I just...
All right, where were we at?
Your attack.
He's attacking me?
Yeah.
So I gotta clear a token?
Yeah. I just worried about this, having the...
I'm gonna defend for 2. Boost card. +2. So yeah,
Four
I still
total.
take 1.
Oh, because of this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I put the
I
dog
take 2.
in.
Yeah, I take 2. Down to 6. Oh man. Oh man.
And I have a Hulk.
I
That's
think we have to rush.
Yeah, we do have to. I've got some rush, but now I'm thinking this Thwart 4 is going to go bye-bye for a Game of Blast.
Okay. And then encounter cards. You're
I'm
leader.
first, yep.
Boom, boom.
Oh my gosh, I got another spell card. So this is going to gain Surge. Enter play with 3 invocation counters on it.
When it's removed, deal 2 damage to each character you control.
So it's the same as this one that I already have. So I'm going to be in big trouble when these go off. And that gains Surge.
I feel like this is one of those heroes or these villains you're just supposed to rush.
Yeah, I need to rush now. I'm going to start rushing now.
Might be too late.
Okay, so I am in hero form. Deal 1 damage to your hero for each spell environment in your play area. Oh, and then it does. I already have one. So I have take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Luckily, I did put that dog in.
Yeah, we're getting wrecked.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. All right, what can I do here? A new sub. Sandor 42.
Sandor, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you. How can I do this the most efficiently? Superpower. 1, 2, 3. Play this. Oh, I can't.
So I got Fireball, another spell. Deal 4 damage to my identity. It's got 4 counters going to be on it. And we're getting all the spells. This is crazy.
And that gains Surge too, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's a problem with these things.
I surge into a super giant minion. 2 scheme, 2 attack. Black Order Elite has Quick Strike, which Quick Strike was what? Does it fight me right now?
Yeah, I think so.
Does it fight me right now? Quick Strike. Not in here.
Might be in this one. Let me just check quickly.
Quick Strike. After this enemy engages the player, it immediately attacks that player if they're in hero form. Yeah, that sucks. So it's attacking for 2, has a force response after super giant attacks, and damages the character. That character is stunned. Yeah, this is all falling apart. So I'm just getting hit
Box for 2? I can only defend for 1, so then I would be stunned.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't have anything that can do
If
anything.
Pip Patrol in my hand, he gains Interrupt. When a player's attack, spend Lightning and a mental resource. Put him into play under that player's control, but I do not have a mental resource in hand. Oh.
What if I gave you one?
Oh, no, I could do this wild. I could do this wild. To say it's mental. And spend a Lightning. And then put this guy into play.
Oh, and does he get a tough status card or something? Is that what toughness is?
I think so. When it enters play, it gets a tough status card.
There you go.
He's
So now,
super tough.
And then he can defend it, right?
Sure. He'll defend. Okay. So there's
5
attacking 2. It's this guy, but the tough just goes away, right?
Yep. So then you don't get stunned.
No stun.
Woo! Things are escalating quickly.
Yes. We got in trouble. Okay. And now it's our turn. You pass me this.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to start by using my ability to remove 2 threat from a scheme with a yellow card. Yeah, remove 2 threat from a scheme. When defeated, this is going to be defeated.
Oh, I might be able
it's
to play
victory.
both
So
of
this
these.
is out of play. Victory. Then you get this back.
Yes, thank you.
And I get magic attack. Play only if your identity has a mystic trait, max 1 per deck. Hero action attack. Choose an enemy and discard up to 5 cards on top of your deck. Deal 1 damage to the enemy for each card discarded this way. I could get rid of this annoying hunk of junk. Oh yeah, I played that, so I'm gonna exhaust my cape, ready up. And then I'll also, after I resolve his ability, I draw a card. Cosmic Awareness. Thwart. Remove 3 threat from a scheme and discard up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. 1 additional threats removed for each different aspect discarded this way.
Don't worry about this guy. I can take care of that guy.
For 1 cost, can you? Because this is like so cheap and easy.
Well, I can
also just do 5 damage to the boss man.
because I can give something overkill.
Oh.
So I can kill it and...
You can do more than 5 damage?
Yep.
Holy. I brought you along for some reason. All right.
But if you can do just straight 5, then do it, and
Yeah,
I'll just do the full 7 here. But I can I can do...
Well, no, but... Oh, okay.
Right?
So it doesn't give you extra damage for doing overkill or anything, right?
No. I deal 7 damage.
Oh, wow.
But I can get overkill, so I can do it here, and then 2 will spill over, killing that guy and still... Or I'll just do straight 7 here if that guy's gone.
Okay. Then...
Oh, maybe I'll do that first.
I will... Okay, I'm gonna thwart with my buddy. He's gonna remove 1 big old threat. Now I'm debating. Could remove a whole bunch more threat, but you're gonna take care of that. I could just do some damage. I might remove threat and then just flip to alter ego.
Oh, and that's what Kevin says. Or thwart and then go down to alter ego to
Kevin,
heal.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of doing the threat one. So if that's the case, I'm gonna pitch these 2. Play Cosmic Awareness, which is remove 3 threat from a scheme. Then I discard up to 4 cards from the top of my deck. I'll do 4. And then I get to remove an additional threat for each different aspect, which I only have 1 aspect, which is leadership, so just 1 threat.
Okay, that's looking better.
Yeah, and these are all discard. Oh, there's my card draw 1. Okay. And I guess magic attack, I will just save in hand.
What?
Generate. Thank you. Can you give me a resource? Exhaust this. Generate the printed.
I need that resource to do.
I'll just hold it.
A ton of damage.
I'll hold it. Done.
Done?
Go. Do all your damage.
Okay. So first things first, I'm going to do a speed of light for free, change energy forms, and draw 1 card.
If you can just draw me a card too, that'd be great.
So I'm going to change.
Oh yeah, I was going to flip.
Gamma. Oh yeah, flip.
Then I can't play the card anyway.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I changed to gamma. After you change to this form, deal 1 damage to an enemy. So we're going to do 1 damage here. Then, oh, and I get to draw a card. Oh, another Gamma Blast. Oh, I wish I had lots and lots of money here. Okay. Oh, actually, that's cheaper to do 14 damage. That is cheaper. So then maybe I can put the Hulk in. Oh, maybe that. Okay. So I'm going to reduce the next superpower card, and then gain a resource from this card. So that's 2. I'll spend the Photon Shield to play a Gamma Blast. Change to Gamma Energy form and deal 7 damage to an enemy. If you were already in Gamma Energy form, this attack gains overkill. So we'll do 7 damage here, but it gains overkill. So it only does 4 to this guy and then 3 to the boss. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then... yeah, I can, this is 1, 2, 3. Oh, I still can't play the Hulk. So then let's save Gamma Blast for next turn.
Is the Hulk an Avenger?
Yeah, but I still have to need a card.
It only costs 2.
I know, but both these cards do 7 damage
Do whatever.
each.
Do whatever you think's good.
No, let's save a Dive Bomb. Let's play another Gamma Blast with a Strength and a Hulk. No, If we're rushing, I need the damage and.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so let's play another game of Blast. So I'm already in this form.
The faster we get through this, the faster we retry it after failing.
7 damage to the boss.
7?
Yeah, you can do it.
12?
Yep.
Boom.
Then I will attack with my hero for 3 because I have +2 from my gamma. 1, 2, 3. So down to 9. And then I have a dive bomb, which will do 7 damage again next round.
You still have it, yeah?
Well, I should still have it,
Oh,
but
we saw there's things that discard cards from me.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So
and that is all. Well, I could, yeah. Okay, that is all.
All right, so we're gonna put 2 thread on here, and then removing a token off each. Oh, I'm leader, right? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I gotta draw first.
Sorry, I'm rushing.
No, that's okay. 1.
So sorry, ready up. I'm gonna keep the card in my hand.
Oh, I did get another Pulsar Shield,
1,
so hopefully
2,
I play that correctly.
3, 5. Yeah, I see Kevin saying Adam Warlock is Mystic, so he's similar to Doctor Strange. I feel like a lot of the cards that are in this deck I've seen when I was playing Doctor Strange, or ones that have his art even on it. So it's like a lot of this, a lot of the cards are definitely similar. Definitely feels similar to like the style.
Did get another Pulsar Shield, so if we were correct on how we did it last time, I can do it again.
We just do it however, but yeah, it's just curious. I was just like, I'm not sure. But
I then need to heal, or I need to flip before next turn because 2 of these are going to go off and deal me a whole bunch of damage.
So I have now 6 cards in hand.
And I have 5.
Just double check if I have anything that's like. Yeah, like this. This one is a hero interrupt defense. When you would take any amount of damage from an attack, so I don't exhaust my guy to defend or anything. It's a hero interrupt before defending, right? So this makes me think it just happens. If you take any amount of damage from an attack, discard that many cards from the top of your deck, prevent all damage from this attack.
Well, that could be both ways.
That could be after I defended.
Yeah, that could be both ways.
Yeah, it's just before whatever the next thing's happening, I think. Yeah, it's weird. Definitely just confusing, but we'll just play it.
Because this one is specific to when I defend.
Yeah,
right, so I have to defend. Where that one you don't.
When I take the damage.
Yeah,
so it's just played on during a defending of being attacked.
Yeah, before resolving the.
That kind of answers it there. That makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta remember I have this, but I didn't need to flip. Okay, good to know.
Kevin, I do worry about the no allies. You're right, but I do have a shield for this turn. Luckily,
Mel's health is 6.
My health is 6. I'm flipping.
I'm at 6
next
also.
turn.
Too late. Okay, so now we're on the enemies and remove this with his interrupts, which is going to fire off this one. After the last invocation counter is removed from pacification, discard it. Exhaust each upgrade you control, and you're stunned.
Oh no.
Boom, boom, boom. I can still draw cards off this one because it doesn't need to exhaust.
Okay.
But these 2 are both exhaust to use.
Oh, so that's a rough turn for you then coming. Okay.
Yup. Okay, then he's gonna scheme because I'm in alter ego form. And he's gonna scheme for 2 plus 1.
3?
3.
Okay. So
Your turn.
my turn. So
all the tokens.
So that's 1, 1. Actually, and then just change that to 2. Okay, so these are firing off next turn.
So how much damage are you getting?
4, 5, 6, 6. But I'm
7, 8.
That one's not going to fire next turn.
Oh,
That'll be the turn after
soon.
that.
You got 8 damage sitting in front of you. That's inevitable.
Yeah.
I have 4 sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
Like we're in trouble here.
Yeah. We are in big trouble. Okay. So then I'm going to defend, but then I'm going to spend 1. It's a superpower, so I'll reduce the cost of the superpower. When Spectrum defends, change to Pulsar energy form, which is this one, and ready her. She was not already in Pulsar, so I don't gain the retaliate, but I'm defending for 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. Yay! Nothing gets through. Okay.
No, no. Shadow of the Past. When revealed, reveal your set-aside nemesis minion.
No.
Who is the Magus. He's got quick strike and toughness. 5 health, 2 and 2. Force response after he activates against you. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. No. And then reveal your set-aside nemesis side scheme. and put it into play. No acceleration icon. We're putting 4 threat on here. Force response after player resets their deck, which Adam Warlock does often by drawing through it. Exhaust that player's identity and stun it. Well, I'm already stunned, so that's fine. Got a boost, reveal this. Okay.
Okay, so that's going to start with 4 on it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh
not going good at all. We're getting wrecked.
We are.
We're too slow.
We are. Oh, man, I shouldn't have done that setup turn. Maybe I should just went all in.
And then the rest of my Nemesis encounter is going to get shuffled. Shuffle the rest of your set Nemesis encounter deck into the encounter deck. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
That's so rough.
Oh,
I still have to do this guy.
Landing craft. When defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Engage with the player who defeated this scheme, and this is going to have 4 on it.
Guys, quick striking me for 2. Oh, no, wait. Quick strike would only be if I'm in hero form, and I'm not.
Oh, yeah. You're fine.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
And I revealed this one. You know.
And when defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Engage with the player who defeated this side scheme. Holy double acceleration.
I know.
That's crazy.
Now you have 2 more health. Oh, yes. Thank you. I did forget that. I did get to heal 1 after I change. Thank you. It's only 1, though.
But did you do it before, too, or no?
No.
Did you miss it twice?
No, I don't think so.
Dan says you should have 2, but... Yeah, you heal 1 damage. After you change to this energy form, heal 1 damage from Spectrum.
You're right. I forgot. I was just so excited that I got to defend that I didn't even...
Yay!
Yeah.
It's great.
Thank you. That heal's important when I have looking down the barrel of all this damage. And then this comes to me. So I am first player this time. Okay.
Yep.
I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have a way to switch forms, but I think that's fine. I missed it with the previous switch.
Yeah, saying you missed it last time you switched to this form or something. Well, remember we read it, but you think you were full health.
I didn't have damage last time.
I think she was full health last time.
The first time I did it.
Last time she switched. I think.
I
What is your
think.
full health? 11?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
That's okay.
Go ahead.
All right. I think I'm not doing much this turn. 9. All right. Let's spend...
Get ready to take a ton of damage, though.
I have to flip. Yeah, so that I can heal. Actually, if I flip this turn, I can recover 3 this turn.
Yeah.
Then take... Yeah. So I'm exhausting to gain a resource for 1, 2, 3, 4. To play a dive bomb. Attack, deal 7 damage to an enemy and deal 1 damage to each other enemy. So 1 damage will go on this guy for you, but that'll just pay.
What does it say?
Deal 7 damage to an enemy, deal 1 damage
We'll
to
do
each
this one
other
first.
enemy. Yeah, sorry, 7 here.
We'll do the first part, yeah. If it matters. I don't know if it triggers
7.
anything.
And then deal 1 damage to each other, but it's just going to ping that.
Bing.
Okay. I'm going to flip, which the force response is to flip this over so I have none face up. And then I'm going to recover 3. 1, 2,
Sorry, on your
3.
turn, I just want to do this action. Can I do it?
10.
Yeah, yes. Well, do I have the Mystic trait? Yes, I do. I can do this on your turn if you're okay with letting me play. Only if your enemy has a Mystic trait. Action, draw 2 cards. Because like maybe I get something that can help you. But you already kind of just did all your turns.
Oh,
so.
but I can go back
Draw 2
1.
cards and discard 1 card from your hand.
Yeah.
Well, Sorcerer Supreme. I think this was a good card. Play only if you have the Mystic trait. You get +1 hand size while in hero form. Oh my! I didn't even know it was in the deck.
That's good. Anytime you can have more cards.
Yeah, I just want to look. I gotta get rid of one, but I just want to see.
Yeah, I don't know if you're able to do. Oh, but you got a guy in front of you too.
Cancel treachery effect. Man, now I get all the freaking colors of the rainbow here, which does give me options. Leadership just gives extra. Yeah, I'll just get rid of the team training. But yeah, it doesn't. I don't have anything. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then my turn is done, and I'm in alter ego form. I recovered. I have 1 hit point that I could still recover, but we're good at 10.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to recover 3. Going up to 9. Then I'm gonna flip. Then going to I'll throw a yellow to thwart 2 away. I guess off this one. Oh, putting a minion into play would suck.
What if you just drop this one?
No, I need to get acceleration going.
Yeah, true.
100%. Okay, that will allow me to draw a card. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a. Oh yeah, I can't attack because of this. Oh.
This guy can, but I mean, it's
No,
like...
that doing a 5 or 1, that's not the same thing. Yeah, I needed to ready him to attack, but because my cape is exhausted, I can't do that. Bug, hero response. After your hero makes a basic attack, heal 1 damage from bug. Not gonna happen that often. Maybe putting him into play just to survive. Yeah, I'm gonna toss these 2 to get the extra card draw. Then I will. I can't really do a good attack. That sucks. I'm just gonna pitch these to put bug into play. And this guy and this guy, we're gonna thwart each. And we're gonna get rid of this one. So okay. And that is me done.
Done. Okay.
Okay.
I get to draw 6.
I have to draw 6 also.
1, 2, 3. Holy surprise attack.
Only allies.
Okay.
Okay, I found all my allies in my leadership build. Finally drew
Are any of them Avengers?
Guardian, Aerial Guardian, Guardian Kree, Guardian,
Oh, no.
and Guardian. No.
Because I don't have any. This is doing
In
nothing.
response, after Guardian character takes any amount of damage from an attack, give that character a tough stats card. Shake it off.
Okay, and then readying all my stuff. Okay. So my turn, I am going to force interrupt first, remove 1, 1, and 1. So this one's going to trigger first. After the last invocation counters are removed, discard it and deal 4 damage to our identity. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, after the last invocation counter is removed, discarded, deal 2 damage to each character you control. Well, just myself. 1, 2, so down to 4. 10 to 4. Okay. Then he's going to scheme. He's going to scheme for 2 plus a boost card. This gives an additional, right? Oh, did we do this? No, we didn't. I jumped. And is this additional? What's that?
Oh yeah, that's
sorry,
an
one
additional
more
one. Yep.
on that. Okay, 8, 9 out of 12. Okay.
No good.
So he's gonna scheme for 3 more.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Shoot. Which will flip that, right? 9, 10.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
That sucks. Right.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. This one's gone. This one says the Power Stone. When revealed, shuffle the encounter discard pile in the encounter deck. Then each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until a spell environment is discarded. This way, puts it into play in their play area. Wow. Okay. Then we got the Power Stone, which if it gets up to 18 threat, we lose. Ebony Maw uses powerful magic to occupy you while his agents search for the Power Stone. If this stage is completed, the players lose the game. It's going to start with 2 threat on it. Dan, you should probably go, if you click those deck lists and go to card game or marvelcdb.com, you can probably comment on those deck lists and leave your thoughts there for those who created them. I'm sure they'd appreciate hearing your feedback. So yeah, you can leave that there. We didn't build the decks, so
No.
we just picked them just to have some fun and play with them. But yeah, we're not pros with this game for sure. So, but they probably want to know that, so you should let them know.
We can also make tweaks to the deck too after this. After we see.
Yeah. If you have some constructive criticism, like leave it on the decks. Maybe we'll read it later, or you can tell us and we can update the decks between scenarios. Or if you have a different deck list you think we should try for the next scenario, Dan, that could be helpful too. You can let us know.
All right. So I'm first player, so I'm looking for an environment card. Oh, no, treachery. Never mind. Got one. Okay, so this is another Rubble Storm. So this one will just do 2 damage to each character I control. So this starts with 3 in play. And then for you, 3. They look the same, those treacheries. Environment. For you.
This is enters play with 2 invocation counters on it. After the last invocation counter is removed, discard 1 random card from your hand. You are confused.
Oh, okay.
That sucks. We have all the packs except for War Machine, Dan. So yeah, you can send us whatever deck. Just no War Machine cards. We don't have that one yet. It just came out like yesterday in Canada, so we do not have it.
I can do that. Okay. Encounters. Oh, did we do your? No, we didn't do your. We didn't do your attack. Sorry.
Okay. So I remove a token from here and a token from here. Okay. Then being attacked for 1. I don't think I have anybody gonna jump into play or anything. Okay, so let me just defend with Pip. +1. So it's 2. This guy's gone. And then this guy's going to attack. Force response after he activates against you, discard the top 5 cards in my deck. 2, 3, 4, 5. Down to 1 card left in my deck. And then he's attacking for 2.
You get a boost card as well?
No.
No?
Not the big boy. I'll just block for 2. Defend.
I thought that symbol was like the boost, though. The stars, no?
No, that's to let you know he has a force response that follows it up.
I missed that. Okay.
Yeah. This, guys, is to remind you he has a forced interrupt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just follow the asterisk or the star. Okay, then encounter cards.
Oh no. We got another scheme.
Wow.
Universal Church of Truth, force response.
Wait, that's the one I just had from my little crappy set. You just got it back out. Great.
Oh,
Thanks, Mel.
geez, sorry.
And all that work to get rid of it, and it's coming out. It's going to punish me when I draw through my deck.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the whole. Yeah.
Oh,
man.
my god.
No, you just need to kill the villain. That's your job. Kill him.
Yep.
Or minions.
I
Kill them
will.
too.
I will do that.
All right, here we go. I found another a minion. One scheme to attack. Black Order is a guard, so I cannot attack the villain while this guy is in front of me, but you can. When defeated, give the villain a tough status card. 4 health. Man, these minions are beefy. Beefy in health for sure.
Oh. And then put that to you. Superpower? No, of course they're not. Oh, of course they're not. Okay, 1, 2 of these.
Okay.
Play that for free. Play that and that. And we'll pay for that with that. Okay.
Trying to figure out if I'm playing one of these allies and which one. I have Wraith. Hero Interrupt. When a boost card is turned face up, exhaust Wraith and deal 1 damage to him to cancel that card's boost effect. Reduce the cost to play Marinex by 1 if your identity has the Guardian trait. It only costs 2. He's at 4 health. Marvel Boy. Interrupt. When Marvel Boy attacks, spend a physical resource. This attack gains piercing and ranged. Quasar. I like this guy. I think I might play this guy. Response after he enters play, remove 1 threat from each scheme in play.
Oh, that's good.
Eros. And he can also do some punching, which I kind of need. I don't know. Eros. After you play Eros from your hand, confuse a minion for each mental resource you use to pay for him. Confusing just means they won't scheme, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Quasar is the play here. So I'm gonna exhaust for 1 resource. Now which color do I want to keep for his ability? That's the question too. Heal 1 damage from an ally. Remove 2 threat. Ooh, heal 1 damage might be okay. I have that color. Green would heal damage. Or should I just deal 2 damage to an enemy? Which gets around this guy. I think guard just stops me from attacking, but I feel like I can still deal damage to him.
Yeah, because it's separate.
I think that gets around that.
And that gets around your stunned too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's not an attack.
Yeah, that's true. But then it speeds it up to, are we ready?
Well, we're going to have to do it. If you did
I know,
it
but
for...
he's going to get worse. And then, I don't know what his ability does. But yeah, we do need to hurry because we can't keep getting hit by these things over and over again. Okay. Yeah, let me deal. Oh, no, let me remove threat. I think that's what I should be doing. Unless you have...
No, I have 4s. 3s or 4s.
So I probably want to do that then. Just to get rid of it.
Yeah, and I have to recover with her, so...
Okay, I will just do the deal of damage with the aggression card.
I will be able to also remove some threat.
So boom, I hit him to 0. He's gonna... The first stage of the villain is gone. He's now going to stage 2 where he just attacks for 1 more. Still has that forced interrupt. When he activates against you, you remove a counter for each spell. When revealed, each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard a spell and puts that card into play in their play area.
Jeez.
So it's me first. Spell. So mine is 3 counters if you can get them for me. This is one where I exhaust each upgrade I control again. That sucks, but hopefully we don't get that far.
Okay.
And then for you, you get this one, which is the exhaust each upgrade and your stun.
Okay. All right.
And that was from him advancing. So now he's at 18 per player. So that's 36, right?
Oh my goodness.
36 health. We still got to go through on this guy.
It can do 8 this turn.
And deal with all these schemes. Holy, look at this. All right. So what I'm going to do is...
I can clear. I think I can clear this for you before your turn, so it's not going to affect you when you draw cards.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Did I draw a card? I don't think I drew a card from doing my ability. Not yet.
No.
And I didn't ready up either. So I'm readying up, drawing a card. So I draw.
Oh, it's now, right? That sucks.
Oh, I could have. I've gotten. No, it's fine. What does it do? Exhaust that player's identity.
You have to do that?
Yeah, like how would this work? Hold on. Hero response. After you resolve his battle mage ability. I think I could do these in order I want, right? Like I could respawn, draw a card, which would then cause me to do this, which would then exhaust my identity, which would still be exhausted.
Oh yeah, if you did it in the other order, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And then I stun it. I'm already stunned. It's all good. Okay. I get an encounter card dealt to me. So that's what I need more of. Yeah, I just dealt damage. The minion with guard, I get around it because I didn't attack. I just dealt damage with an ability. Okay. All right. So going through my deck, that happened, this happened. Then I will do the exhaust part to ready up as another response. And then I'm going to play, what would I get? Soul World? Aw. After your deck runs out of cards, place one soul counter here. Alter ego action, exhaust soul counter, remove one, exhaust soul world, remove one soul counter. Heal all damage from my identity. Well, if I had that a little early, that was literally
the last bottom card.
Literally the last card in my deck. My luck could not be going worse. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, there's probably no point in worrying about that or playing it because I don't think I'll get around to that again. So we'll exhaust that. Or we'll spend it as a resource. And these two as resources. We play Quasar. Who, after he enters play, remove one threat from each scheme in play. Okay. Then I have these two. I could pay for this one with this. Okay. All right. What are these guys doing? Try to just shake off this stupid stun. I can actually deal damage at some point. So Quasar is going to attack for 2.
Do your minions have to attack the guard or just your ally?
Everybody. I'm blocked from doing attacks, I think. Anybody in my area.
While that guard is there?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So I just got to either hit the guard guy or this guy, but they're both annoying. Yeah, I'll just attack this guy for 2. And he takes 1.
Oh, okay. That's going to give the villain a tough. But I can ping him for 1, so that's fine. Remove the tough.
And then bug. I mean, I could just thwart instead, but like,
No. Get rid of somebody because then it's easier for you to manage.
All right. Bug is going to just remove 1 threat. Oh no, maybe I don't want bug gone actually. Yeah, fortunately. I'm gonna just leave
Will he
bug.
die from that though? Is that a deal 2 damage or anything?
No, discard one
Okay.
card at random. This one is not yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Discard one card at random from my hand, and I'm confused.
Yeah, because he can be your blocker, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Save him for a block. Especially since I can't defeat these guys. Okay, I'm going to just do an attack to get rid of the stun. And yeah.
You're good?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to start by recovering 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm at 7. I'm going to flip, which will allow me to...
Oh, Aaron says with guard, the player can't use card effects to damage. Is that how it works?
I'm going to flip that, which is why you're looking at that.
This I don't know if this is accurate. This is just on a random website, so I don't know how official it is, but
Yeah, I thought it was just attack as well,
while
but...
any minions with this keyword are engaged with the player, that player cannot attack villains without this keyword. But dealing damage is like different from attacking, so I don't know if you're right, Aaron. I'm not sure. I don't think so though. I also was stunned,
5.
so like stunning just stops me from attacking, but I could deal damage, no?
Just while you're looking that up, I'm going to just do this response. After I change to this form, I can deal 1 damage to an enemy.
Yeah, that's the wording in the reference guide too.
Yeah, I think it was correct.
Guard. While a minion with the guard keyword is engaged with a player, that player cannot use cards they control to attack a villain without this keyword. I think it's very clear. Unless there's a rules reference entry that says dealing damage is the same as an attack. But that would break everything I know about Fantasy Flight games.
But I think attack and deal damage are 2 different things.
Yeah. I just did this. I just deal 2 damage to an enemy. This is what I did. I did that right there, which is definitely not an attack because there is no attack word in brackets after the action.
Oh, it says my mistake. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. What?
Boom.
No problem.
I was right about something. Just kidding.
Okay.
No, I appreciate it, Aaron. Thanks for bringing it up. No worries. I wasn't sure either. I was also stunned, so I feel like I wouldn't have been able to do that if it was an attack either because I was stunned. But it says anytime this character would have attack, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
So I just want to kind of talk this out through you because I think it partly affects you. So I can ping for 1 damage, and then I have cards that do 4. I could do 1 damage to this guy and then do a 4 damage to kill him, or I just do all my damage straight to the boss.
I think
and we
you go
just
to the
rush.
boss, yeah, because I have minions that can just take the hits.
Okay, so I'll just take for 1 damage.
Or,
That was from
I
that.
have allies that can take the hits from minions.
Okay, now I'm going to do surprise attack. I'm going to exhaust this to gather a resource from my card. This says, after you change forms, deal 3 damage to an enemy, 4 damage instead if you paid for it using a physical, which I did. So 4 damage, yes.
Down to 31.
Okay, then this is a superpower, yes. So reduce the next superpower by 1. Let's do power of aggression, doesn't matter though. For 2. So now I'm going to change to photon. Nope, wrong one. Sorry. Change to photon, energy form, and remove 4 threat from a scheme.
And don't forget you get 1 off.
I get 1 from this, yes. So which one do you prefer gone? This one, right? We don't want a minion.
Yeah, but we also don't want to keep accelerating threat on the main scheme. But as long as it's under control.
Well, let's do this one first.
I mean, it's not until 18, but this one's gone.
Yeah, that one's gone. Oops. Okay. It didn't matter because I was not in photon.
But then this one
lets me remove 1, so I'll remove.
Okay.
1. Yeah, let's.
Yeah. Whatever.
Okay. Now I can surprise attack again because I changed forms. I'm paying for it with a surprise attack. So I deal 4 damage again to the boss.
Down to 27.
Okay. And then I'm holding a shield for my defense on my turn. Okay. That is all. And hopefully I draw some more big attack cards. Okay. I'm done.
All right.
Okay, so I draw up to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. 5. All right, we got a Gamma Blast and a drop kick. That's good. Okay, ready?
All right.
Do you want to draw up and
Yeah,
ready?
I'm just debating tossing.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss Martinez.
I'm gonna play that for
I'm gonna
free.
drop to 6. 1,
1, 2,
2, 3,
only
4.
play one of them.
Okay.
7. Okay.
Then ready up.
Oh, I did that. Never mind, I did that. I thought I forgot.
Okay. What'd you do with your hero last turn?
She was exhausted because I recovered on them before I
that's right.
flipped.
Okay. All right. Then we put 2 threat on here.
One more, sorry, because we are accelerated.
Accelerated.
Ugh.
Yep. Great. Good times. Good times all around.
I could remove 3.
And it's not. We're not worried.
But we're
you
not
just
worried
need to
about
deal damage.
Yeah, we just need to deal
Kill
damage.
this guy.
Okay.
So we don't care about that as much.
But I don't think I can flip to my Gamma, so I could maybe do 1.
All right.
Oh, I won't even be on that one.
Then
Nice.
we're gonna remove token, token, and token. This one fires off. Guard 1 card at random from your hand. You are confused. I am confused. 1 card at
I
random.
hate these.
I know. But they're not bad if you like just race the scenario, because then not a lot of them go off, right?
Yeah.
Major victory. Oh, we're not going to win because we just lost a major victory. Oh.
Do you again yet have any Avengers? No, I don't.
No, it's all Guardian deck.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't synergize very well. That was my bad
No,
for not picking 2 decks that work with each other.
This was just dumb. I
shouldn't
shouldn't
have just let
play
you
it.
play Gamora. So we would have had at least you'd been Guardian stuff, I think. I could have been Guardian stuff, and then we're like, we
No.
synergized.
But now I know this card I don't need.
Well, no, you have Avengers in there.
Yeah,
You just chose to throw away Hulk at least. How many other Avengers?
2. Well, Wasp is free.
Oh.
Those are the only 2 I've seen, I think.
Hulk.
Hulk, yeah, and Wasp I saw. The Wasp is 0.
Yeah.
I could use it to pay 1 to give her a counter, but those are the only ones I've seen so far. So maybe it will still come in handy next turn, but I still don't have any in my hand.
Yeah,
so it was silly to play this so early, but it's okay. Learning lesson. Oh, I have 6 in my deck, so they're all right here. They're all right here. The other
they're
4.
all clumped like mine were?
Yeah, they're just clumped in the bottom. And Yogi, I am on 7, but I am going to lose 2 from this. But I do have a shield in my hand, so I'm going to block
So the villain is going to attack.
And I'll get to heal 1.
Which I will defend against with. I don't know. Yeah, I probably should just defend with Bug. Bug's just going to defend.
He's the biggest hit, right?
2 plus 2 is Bug dead. Squished.
Squish Bug.
All right, Bug's gone. Then these 2 jerks are going to attack. Let's do, I guess, this one first. He's going to discard 5 cards off the top of my deck. Okay. Oh, magic attack. No. All right. Then he's going to attack for 2. I will just... Quasar will just eat it. Okay, and then this guy's going to attack. And I will just defend for 2. And I think that's... Oh.
Okay, my turn.
Mhm.
Removing tokens. That one is going to be removed on this one. Okay, so after the last invocation counter is removed, deal 2 damage to each character you control. Well, I only have myself. 1, 2. Okay, then he's going to attack me. Boost card. I'm going to defend. I'm going to interrupt this defense for 0 because it's superpower, where I can change to Pulsar. I get to ready,
Yeah, and you heal
and
a
I get
damage.
to heal a damage to 6. And I don't gain retaliate because I'm not on that one. Okay, so I'm defending for 3. So 2, oh my gosh, 2 plus, or sorry, yeah. So this
2.
is 5, so I take 2.
Take 2.
1, 2. I'm down to 4, which means I have to...
Counter card. Counter card.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, when revealed, the villain attacks me because I'm in hero form.
No.
Ugh.
We have... I just pulled the... Oh.
Yeah, so he's going to attack for 2 plus boost. Boost of 3.
Oh,
Ow, I get
no.
hit for 5 down to 4, just like that. That
Oh,
sucks.
no. So we're both going to have to flip.
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
Wow.
Goodness,
wow,
goodness.
Wow. I don't think I had anything to help
Oh, I
with that.
can change forms.
But what I'm going to do is shake it off. I'm going to play this after Guardian character, which I'm a Guardian. Let's... Cost 1 to pay for it. Takes any amount of damage from an attack. Give that character a tough status card. I definitely could have played my turn different doing that. Okay, next one. Oh my god,
Oh my
attacks
gosh.
again.
But you're tough.
I know, I'm so tough. So he gets a boost. Another plus
another
3.
one.
This guy's boost icons are nuts. So the tough is gone.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought that he might do something stupid.
Oh my gosh, I got another. I got a fireball spell. So it's going to come with 4, and it's going to deal 4 damage to my identity when the last one's removed. But hopefully we can do it before 4 rounds. Man, oops, sorry. All right. And then I'm first player, I think. All right.
Mm-hmm.
What can we do here? What can we do here?
So,
So
boss.
first I'm going to gain the resource of 1, plus spend an energy for 2 more, so that's 3 to play a Gamma Blast, which change to Gamma form. And deal 7 damage to an enemy. I was not already in Gamma form. So 7 damage to the enemy, putting him to 20. And then I get to deal 1 damage to an enemy when I flip. 19. You have nothing that can give me a resource, eh? Because then I can do a...
Not that I see.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, with my character... Oh, here's...
I don't think I'm allowed to do this, I think it would say, like, give to another hero or whatever.
Yeah, no,
I think I'm only allowed to spend resources when I'm playing a card.
That's okay. I'm going to attack with my hero. I should probably flip and recover 3, but I can attack for 3, and he's already at 19. 1, 2, 3. So that's 16. I don't know how much damage you can do, but maybe we can get him next turn, like if we can survive this one last round. And I think I'm going to just discard this on my turn. And then I'm going to flip. You can do 1? That's fine.
Oh, no. You know what I should have done? I pitched the wrong card. This card I should pitch for paying and keep this quantum magic, because I could actually pull back a card from my discard pile, maybe get the magic attack for 5 damage.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. And then I flip. So, oops, sorry. So then I flip that down. That is me done. And yeah, all my turn will just discard Avengers Mansion so I can draw up more cards.
Wait, but I can't even attack that guy till this guy's gone.
Oh,
so,
yeah. I missed search? Oh, sorry.
Which
Oh, obligation.
card gave a surge?
This one.
Oh,
Hold on.
yeah.
I can fix it. Is that yours?
Yep, it's my obligation.
Oh,
Thanks.
so it doesn't even
This
help
is
me.
awesome.
Sorry about that. I did miss
You
it.
may
You're
flip
right.
to alter ego to choose. Exhaust your alter ego to remove this card from the game, but I wouldn't be able to exhaust because I'm already exhausted. Or discard the top 5 discards your deck. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different aspect discarded this way, and discard this obligation.
Sorry.
So discard top 5 cards. And we're putting 2 threat on the main scheme because I have 2 different aspects.
2 threat. Dan, thank you for catching that.
Oh.
We were able to fix that.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry.
My turn?
Yep.
I'm going to play this to draw 2 cards and choose 1 to discard from my hand. And I'll discard this one. Then I'm going to play a Quantum Magic with a Quantum Magic. Oh no, I'll generate a resource, sorry. Generate a resource to play Quantum Magic. Choose a card in your discard pile, add it to your hand. Way to, oh, I do have a way to deal damage now, yeah. What I want it. So I'm going to grab Magic Attack. Magic Attack. This is cheap. Magic Attack, add to hand. Then I'm going to play and use his ability to toss Boot Camp to deal 2 damage to this jerk. Oh, it's gonna give him a tough status card. Oh, that's fine. I can.
Yeah, that's fine because I
can get rid of. No. So this guy's gone. Tough status card to the villain. It says.
Yep.
Whoops.
And then can I interrupt you for 1 second? Because
Sure.
Luca has something that we definitely did miss.
Oh, man.
No, it's okay. You need to remove a counter from the spells every time he activates against you, attacks or schemes. So the second time, remember when he activated against you? We did miss that.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not just.
It's not just on his
the
initial.
normal. Yeah, like the default one.
Yeah.
I get it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So it's even worse. Okay, so this deals 4 damage to my identity, so I'm dead. So there we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then this wouldn't have happened.
So I'm done. Yeah.
And that guard would still be there with you.
I'd be dead for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because I would have got 4 damage, and I had no way to prevent that. So I'm just done. Whatever that means. Yeah. Sorry, that guy's still there, and everything else is okay.
No, sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay.
That's
I think
true.
things are going bad
Now
anyway.
this stuff all goes to you, I assume, but I don't remember how this defeat works. So that's good.
Better to cheat sometimes. No.
It's okay.
That was good. We
okay.
definitely missed that.
Yeah. I want to play it right. I didn't realize it's always, force interrupt whenever he activates, that still is activation, right?
Yeah.
Anytime he attacks or schemes, even when those other cards make him do it. So is that what happens when players defeated? All the stuff in front of me just goes, or does it get discarded?
That's a great question. This is
defeat. Says limit. Oh, we're looking for eliminated.
Oh, Daniel says the spell environment card gets discarded. Only the minions go to me.
Oh, okay.
So that's this one.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, that's good because I don't want any more. Because that one.
Yeah, when a player's eliminated, if there's minions engaged, they go to the next clockwise player, retaining attachments, damage counters, and statuses. If there's cards in my play area not owned by the player, each of those cards, place each of those cards in its owner's discard pile. So those would go there. Remove the eliminated player's play area and each other game element within hand, deck, discard pile cards in play, hit point, dial, etc. from the game. When a player is eliminated, the remaining players continue to play the game. Eliminated players are considered to win or lose along with the rest of the group, depending on how they finish. If all players are eliminated, the game ends and the players lose. If the player is eliminated partway through the resolution of an ability, resolve the entire ability. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Win. Go ahead.
I'm gonna try, but I need 1, 2. Oh man, I don't think I have any. Okay. So then it's my turn, or okay. So end of phase then, because I'm discarding Avengers Mansion. I'm gonna keep a drop kick. Yeah, I'm gonna keep a drop kick. I'm gonna drop to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's my minions. Okay, ready everything. See what we can do here. Everyone's just gonna scheme because I don't have, or I'm on. Okay, so enemy is going to remove 1 counter from each of these. And then he's going to scheme for 2 plus boost. 2, 3,
Well,
4.
Did you put the
Oh,
stuff
no, I
on?
didn't. Sorry.
So 3 more go on here
Yeah.
from the acceleration.
Yeah.
I think it still applies like the per player is still 2, right? I think that's still right. Even though I'm out of the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. And doesn't counter card? I don't get an encounter
You don't
card.
get an encounter card now.
But do you get 2 then? You
No,
know what I mean?
no.
Oh, okay.
So 4, 5. So he's going to scheme for 5. This might actually be what kills us. He's going to scheme for 5. Then this guy's going to scheme for 1. And then
Okay,
that
this
guy's going to
guy,
scheme for 2.
This guy discards the top 5 cards of your deck.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops.
When you get dealt an extra card to be satisfied later or resolved later.
Okay.
Yep, it's per player at the start of the game. Oh, okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
And remove
16. That's only 2 away.
these. Yeah, I know. I think you're done. But yeah, so remove those. And then this.
I think if I didn't have this guard guy with me, I might have been able to kill the boss.
I know. That's what I was asking you earlier about this stuff, but
But I haven't read any of these guys. Maybe one of these guys does something for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Encounter. Was everyone scheming? Encounter.
No, you gotta deal yourself 1. And that's still the first one, but
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay. So a minion. Oh, man. Threat cannot be removed from the Universal Church of Truth. It's not out.
No, we don't
Side
have.
scheme. Put in. Okay. So he's going to come engage with me. That's fine. And then treachery. When revealed, I'm in alter ego. Place a threat on the main scheme for each spell environment. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. That's not fair.
boom.
That's not fair. Okay, I just want to see if I would have had enough to do
Is
that.
that right? You said it was at 16, right?
Yeah.
Did I do that right? Then how are we done?
18.
Oh, it's 18. Oh, yeah, I see. I thought it was 20.
Activate throw
I
from your
forgot.
hand.
Yeah.
Deal 2 damage to the villain. 3
18.
instead if you paid for this using Valkyrie. Just play
Wow.
deal 2 damage. Oh, so I could have got rid of the guard by playing Valkyrie,
Mhm.
and then I would have been able to play a couple drop kicks, which probably would have only done another 8 damage.
You build 4, 6.
I can reduce 2, so I oh no, it's not a super.
No.
No, I probably wouldn't have been able to do it all, but
Yeah. I don't
even
think
so, that sucks. That sucks. I think if you weren't dead, we would have been okay there.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
We might have been able to make it 1 more round, right?
Maybe. I don't know. I had no way of stopping
then-
all the damage. And if I flipped, the scheme would be just as bad. Yeah. I don't know.
If I had the overkill, yeah, I was looking, but they had 3 in my discard pile. I mean, they're shuffled to the top. They're shuffled in here now, but
So Dan,
it was on the top now.
Dan's asking about deck building tips. So Dan, we don't build our own decks with this game. I don't care to do that anymore. So we just go on the net and look on Marrvel CDB. We talked about it at the start. We just I don't want to spend time building decks from scratch. I just don't care for this game to do that. So we just go on Marrvel CDB and grab whatever deck looks interesting or has, in my case, I just picked the deck that has the most new cards that I've never played with. So when you're saying decks should have, I don't know, you said stuff like needs to have Mockingbird or
Nick Fury, I think I said.
I don't like hearing people say things like that where like, you know, a deck's bad unless it has the following cards in it, because it's like, yeah, that's true in card games, I know that, but in a co-op game I kind of don't care because I'm not trying to win tournaments or money or anything, so I really don't care if I'm playing with like bad cards or non-meta cards. But I understand that. Where's the tips? I want to read it so people hear it though.
Oh, up a little more.
Up a little more.
Right. Oh no, that was. Yes, I understand. Sorry, Dan. Sorry, you said that I could place these all in like one pile.
Yeah. I was thinking we just do that for the next game or something.
I know. I like it.
Where is this?
I think it's up a little bit more.
Oh yeah. And you're saying like you know, look for decks that say I won on expert mode. Like sometimes I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool, but I don't really care. But
The guy that made this deck, that's what he said.
Yeah.
That he wins a lot on expert with this deck. And this deck is a very good deck. I like it.
Those comments were.
I think
here
I'm
it
just
is. I
going to
found
take
it.
out this card.
there are cards that should be in every deck regardless. Downtime, Endurance we played with before, Mockingbird, and Nick Fury come to mind first. Yeah, Nick Fury and Mockingbird, we play those so many times. It's like, it gets kind of boring, right? I just like to try different cards, win or lose kind of thing. But at some point, we need to beat the scenario or we're just stuck. So what I would do after this Adam Warlock deck, it's okay, but I feel it's not crazy. But it also, you saw how I drew. It's like I didn't see any allies till like the second half of the game. And then at one point, they were all clumped together, and that was like my whole hand.
Yeah.
I did get a nice start seeing my resource card, and one of my card draws came up pretty quick, and my Readying Cape was there. So I felt like, okay, this is a good start. But it sucked, just the damage I kept taking. I definitely managed that wrong. Like, there were things I could have done not to take all that damage, I'm sure, but...
And I think we probably should have raced a little more in the beginning.
Yeah, because of these spells kind of tell you, like, it's going to get out of control if you don't hurry, or these just keep firing off. And now we know when we advance his thing and advance him, both times give us more spells.
Yeah.
So it's like, we don't want this to advance at all. Would be amazing, keeping that under control. And then we just need to keep hammering him. Minions, there weren't too many. Oh yeah, and also like seeing my set-aside Nemesis set or whatever. Whenever that happens in a game, it's like, you know you're going to have trouble winning.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's many games you play and you never see that card come out that way because you get it on a boost or whatever. But yeah, when I saw that happen, I was like, yeah, this is all going downhill.
Yeah, it was going downhill quickly.
Crazy. So yeah, any deck recommendations to tweak decks or anything?
So I see Dan is saying replay in Mel's deck there's Avenger Tower and 6 total Avengers. Just replace with Helicarrier.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, Helicarrier is just like, but it costs more. Isn't Helicarrier like a 3 cost?
Yeah, but as we saw, this obviously didn't do anything because I didn't.
Helicarrier is, I think, it's any resource. Like it's just a generic resource, right?
Yeah, generic resource would have been a lot better for this scenario because I had it out early. I mean, I did just draw into 3 of my my allies right now at the very end.
Miller says nothing like losing to the first boss. This happens to us because it's like our first time playing the game again, because we always put the game away for months and months until a campaign comes out, and then we get back into it and we're always like shaking off the rust.
Oh, and Helicarrier can help Rob too. Yeah, I do like that. Okay, so I'll make that switch. That's an easy switch for me because I understand that card.
Unless there's decks that you see online, like feel free to drop them in the comments if you can, or like we can look them up right now. Because we can build a different deck for tomorrow's play. I don't think I'm going to replay this one right now. I do want to go back to the drawing board, and I'm not going to sit here for a half hour, while we build a deck.
No. But yeah, if you have ideas.
But yeah, we can discuss decks right now if there's like a cool one. I'll show you the one I wanted to play. I just didn't have enough time to practice it before playing, but it looks super cool. Let me find it. If I go to the deck list section, I think it might be this one, like 86 likes on this most popular deck on the website right now. Oh,
the same guy that built mine.
Same guy that built your deck.
And you've got the nice write-up.
Oh man, I should have done this one and just read this stuff, but I just thought I didn't have time to try to learn this.
But now some of the cards might be the same.
Watch how it starts. At first glance, you may look at this deck and not understand why I've included certain cards. I don't know all the cards, so it's fine. But please read at least some of the write-up. This is not an autopilot deck. It requires a specific way to play it, and it's very strong. And yes, I only play on heroic and expert heroic. So like I would have to practice with this, and I didn't have time to play more than like one quick game. So that's why I just built this deck, was because it just seemed like, oh, I know leadership style decks. I could just play this one. I just didn't get the ally wall built up.
No.
It was too late. Which I should have played better on that too. Not only is this deck super powerful, but it's so much fun. I want to try this deck out.
Yeah, it's so much fun. You have to.
I know. I saw people share this on Reddit, and they were all like going crazy over it too. I was like, oh man, I should have just built this deck. But I looked at it and was just like, oh, I don't want to try to like relearn the game and learn how to play like a expert level deck, right?
Yeah.
I'll just look silly. Like I'll be getting yelled at for not playing cards and valuing cards correctly. And no offense, but every time I do a Marvel Champion stream, because we play a casual, there's always somebody, and Dan, you're that person today. Except for you're being nice and helpful. Don't get me wrong, but I always have a fear playing this game on the channel, and I say this all the time about these lifestyle games, because somebody always comes in who knows the game really well and starts shouting out rules, and you're doing this wrong, and your deck sucks, and whatever. And it's like, man, we're not a Marvel Champions channel. I don't run a podcast. I don't care about this game every day of the week. We're just playing a casual.
Yeah, we play for fun.
I appreciate the help when people come in and start pointing out things and helping us with decks and making sure, like, you know, the rules are going okay. And I do super appreciate that correction that killed me. That's fine.
Yeah, because
No
I didn't even
problem.
think of that at all either.
Yeah, no problem. I forgot. Like, I did read through the rules. I read through a bunch of the rules reference before I read it through on Thursday. But it doesn't all register. And it's like, you just need to play the game again, right?
Yep.
So we're getting warmed up again.
Yeah,
I
that was just a
appreciate the
warm-up.
help. But I always get worried because if I'm playing a super expert deck and I haven't really played with it much, you know, I'm going to get in trouble on stream. Someone else comes in and starts barking at me going like, you suck and this sucks. And it just makes me not want to play the game on stream. I'll still play it off stream, but it just doesn't make me want to play it on stream. That's just one thing about knows about the Marvel Champions community. There is a cool segment to the community, but yeah, there's
There's a hardcore fan base to this game.
yeah, that's the thing. There's a few hardcores that are kind of like gatekeeping a little bit. Personally, they gatekeep me out of the game to the point where I just don't want to stream it that much. But these campaign boxes make me want to stream it. So whether I care or not, so we're treating it as a board game, and that's why I always start these streams now is like, we are playing casual. I haven't played a bunch. Here's our situation. I literally opened a bunch of packs yesterday. Never seen the cards before. You know, I don't subscribe to the podcasts. I don't read the blogs. I don't sit in the forums, the Facebook groups, the subreddits. Yes, I did look in I do follow the subreddit actually, and sometimes click in and start reading stuff, but only when I'm going to play the game again.
I think I'm in the Facebook group.
We're filthy casuals here. Filthy casuals. But that's the majority of people who play this game are filthy casuals playing on their living room or their kitchen table and never reading on the internet about the game. Based on FFG's comments before about some of their LCGs and stuff. Like, yeah. It also has the ability to control and adapt to the situation at hand. If you like playing a jack of all trades class in RPGs and MMOs that has a lot of utility and crowd control, it reminds me of that late game. It does require skilled players, which is not me, but when piloted correctly, it's super strong and some of the most fun I've had playing this game. In fact, my first week playing Warlock, I didn't really like how he played. It didn't seem like you could maximize what he's best at. But then after I came up with this deck, it's some of the most fun I'd have playing the game, which just makes me like, I need to play
he
this.
had said this deck is fun in every paragraph, so we need to try it.
Yeah. I just need to like read this stuff tonight and like learn it. And like, I don't know if I have time to play tonight, but I don't know.
But even reading through the cards and reading through his, like he does a great write-up to explain how the deck
like,
kind of
look at
works.
this, man, setup. This is like, sorry, Yogi, this is like better than your write-ups. I'm sorry.
I mean, I thought it was kind of equivalent.
And Yogi was like my original gold standard for write-ups, helping me understand decks. But whoever Brian V is, I'm sorry, Yogi, he beat you.
Are we able to message Brian V and say that we're playing his decks on stream? Because if we're both playing,
Brian V, I don't know.
I don't know. Brian V, if you're here.
Brian V, if you ever watch this, and this happens sometimes, we're playing with a deck, and later in the comments, be like, dude, you're playing my deck. This is so awesome.
I guess
Or
we
like,
could comment on the deck saying we're playing it.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, yeah, true.
Right, just in the comments.
True. I do try to shout it out to like send people here to this website to help like give feedback.
Because imagine
like,
he was here, kind of like when Yogi's here and tells us how to play.
Look at this stuff, man. Like it goes in late game strategy, like holy.
We can both read it too, so we kind of understand.
I don't know. And then an alternate deck. You could play this deck with 44 cards if you really want to. For me, I think I'd prefer to just play with the 40. I don't know. With this guy ripping through his deck fast, I could play 44. That's fine. You just have to get your battle mage set up as quickly as possible, preferably by turn 2. That means I want to tear through my deck, and I only want cards that allow me to do that. For me, it's not necessary, and I prefer this version. Oh, man, the old art. Oh, and there's your deck you're playing. So he's like, here's my other decks I built. Look at this. Like,
67 comments on it.
Holy crap, holy.
We spent all night going through all this. But I love how he responds to like almost everybody when somebody makes a comment to him.
Yeah, Brian V, whoever you are, man, you are helping the community grow. You're amazing. But yeah, look at like this, like, yeah. Maybe I should just do a live stream tomorrow for like 3 hours reading and building this deck. And then like we play it and just try to figure it out. And then we play we play that scenario again. But look at these resources.
This is the deck that you're like.
This is what I want.
This is what you want to see.
I hate not having all these power of whatever cards in the deck and the energy, genius, and strength. That was weird. It does have Nick Fury. Does that make it an okay deck, Dan?
Oh, Matt does say Brian V is on the Marvel Champions Discord. I'll let him know. That's
Awesome.
Awesome.
Tell him we love his write-ups.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the deck I played, I loved.
Yeah. Tell him thank you for being amazing in the community and helping newbies like us who suck at building decks be able to play the game more than reading through the card pool.
Yeah.
Getting the game to the table faster. Much appreciated. Yeah, so I'll build this one. I mean, even if I don't play it 100% efficient, if this guy's crushing expert and heroic, I just want to kind of beat standard barely.
Yeah, and I think if we read through...
Even if I don't play it to its full potential, hopefully I can kind of like still win at standard difficulty. That's my theory.
So we can just say this was warm-up game and we're starting the campaign tomorrow.
No, it's still fine. It's still fine. And I even said that. I thought we were going to lose today, and that's why I said we could play right after and try it again. But after playing with this deck,
but if we want to change the deck anyways.
Yeah, I'm thinking I want to change the deck, so I'd rather take the time after the stream to sit down and get the cards out, build the deck, read this stuff, and get prepared for tomorrow. Instead of just streaming another game where we might beat this scenario. We might beat it on the second run because we know to rush it, this is what happens every time. We figure out a hero or a villain, we figure him out, then we realize, oh, that's what we need to do. And then we play the second time and like crush it.
Similar to Aeon's End.
Yeah, and to every other Marvel Champions campaign we've played. So the next scenario will be the same thing. We experience it for the first time. And yeah.
Yogi's asking exactly how long ago since we played Marvel Champions?
Thursday. No, yesterday. Oh. No, Thursday. Friday, yesterday.
We did play yesterday, but just as a warm-up game.
But it was a warm-up. I read the rules on Thursday. I watched a video that Matuj sent me before about playing actions off turn. And then I watched... No, that was all I did. And then yesterday... I also, after reading the rules, I built the decks. I unboxed all the cards. I got the expansion all sorted out and sleeved. And then Friday morning, I finished building the decks maybe, or reading.
I think they were done. Yeah,
Or I finished reading, and then we then played one scenario, and then it was like, okay, let's just play. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. But before that, it had been months.
Yeah. But that's why I was warning at the beginning of the stream, like, we're newbies again. Treat us like we don't know what we're doing. We've dusted the game off again, and yeah, which is fine. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it, and I apologize. I understand if people tune into this and they're like, oh, they don't play like somebody who's been playing for 2 years, the game's been out, and they don't know every card, and they're not pros. There's tons of channels for that are dedicated to this game or play this game a ton, and they're out there. There are ones that try not to make mistakes, but there's ones that play a lot and still make mistakes. So I don't feel bad about making mistakes in this game. It happens all the time, but...
Also, I think there is some interpretation of rules that vary in this game, right? They're not 100% fleshed out.
That's why I'm saying I'm not in the forums. I don't listen to the podcasts and stuff and read the blog posts and read the BGG comments and, the people's responses from rules inquiries through email to FFG and stuff from Caleb or who is it, Michael Boggs, Like, there's people who just discuss that and gather that stuff and put it in blogs and forum posts and stuff. And if you don't like live and breathe this game as your lifestyle game, you can't keep it all straight. So,
right.
But yeah, I don't mind just playing it like a filthy casual. Dan says it looks like a fun deck for sure. Okay.
Yeah, you might have fun with it.
Velka says, unlike Arkham Horror LCG, Marrvel never attracted me enough to want to buy it. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, I understand.
But if you have those other LCGs, then
yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah, it's the same way, like, there's certain things in this game that are different, which is cool. I'm glad that they're completely different, that some people like one and not the other. I like that they're different enough that they're not just like a complete reskin in the exact same game. So you literally could play all of them and they feel different, but there is some similarities, obviously, if you like that style of game. And the cool part is there's like 3 different versions. So like, you like Lord of the Rings more, go play that. You like the IP of Arkham Horror, go play that. You love Marvel, go play that. Like, play a couple of them if you want. Like, you probably should only focus on one because they get kind of overwhelming and out of control unless you, only play at these LCGs. But yeah. Yeah, whenever we played our last campaign, Yogi, that was when we last like streamed the game.
And I feel like that was early summer, I want to say.
I don't know. Here, yeah, I probably find
That would be my guess. Sometime June,
I think we
July,
went back
August.
to the Rise of the Red Skull after playing.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, I think we played when the if we go to our playlist, I'll probably see it in here. 'Cause it was this year, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, right there.
So this is the Rise of the Red Skull, whenever this was. Yeah, it was right after we played the Galaxy's Most Wanted. And you had never played this one, but you said and people were saying they liked this one better. So I was like, okay, Mel, let's go back and play that one. And this was in, how do we see?
Down a little more. I think you have to keep going down, I think.
Yep.
There you go.
It was in June.
That's what I thought. That was early.
So we last played in like June. Was when we were like into the game playing it a bunch. But yeah, we always take like a break from it and then come back later when a new campaign. So like after we play this one, we'll probably play a little bit. We might try the Hood expansion eventually will come out.
Or even just try some one-off.
Yeah, I do want to try some one-off heroes and stuff too. Yep, 5 months ago.
5 months ago, yeah.
Yep. And then we'll probably take a break from it again until the Spider-Man or Spider-Verse, whatever expansion comes out. So Aaron says, my buddy played Adam Warlock in this campaign, took him 4 villains, and retries to get decent. Should have grabbed Brian's deck. Should Abe grab Brian's? Not sure what you mean, Aaron. And he's playing on solo, right? You're saying, Aaron, your buddy played on solo? Like just by himself, true solo with nobody else helping him? Because like it seems like Adam Warlock should be able to be played like solo because he can do a bit of everything. But it also depends, like if you don't have the cards in hand to do that bit of everything you need at the time. He does have cards to grab cards from the discard pile to help with that, but yeah, I find sometimes you're like, I really need to do damage right now. And it's like, he doesn't have any way. And I think that's why this deck has those cards in there. It has a lot of cards that try to buff up the hero, which I never had the money to like get going, like boot camp. Each ally you control gets +1 attack, just get more stats out there. But there was ones for the hero, like heroic intuition. Your hero gets +1 thwart, like
yeah. So if you get all those out,
combat training +1 attack, right? Like
yeah,
I feel like it was trying to fill in those gaps. I wish I had more copies of these because the problem is like he can only have 1 of each card. So if combat training comes up or like it's gone, I don't see it till I wrap around again. But I definitely want to try that other deck. But I do like this guy's style, man. It's cool. Like I don't know, it's just neat. It's like standard stuff, but it's neat.
I think he's saying that his buddy should have grabbed Brian's deck. He played 4 players.
Oh, okay. Should have grabbed Brian's deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Matt also notes that he left a note for Brian V in the Discord. Thanks, Matt.
He's gonna come here and be like, oh,
we're gonna be
cool.
not playing efficiently, and he's gonna be like shaking his head like, no. This is not how it's supposed to play.
These idiots shouldn't be playing with my refined expert level decks. Get out of here.
But maybe if he is here, he'll be able to give us tips.
Oh, whatever. It's all good. No, this is not his. He's hardcore in the game.
He's hardcore.
We're not a Marvel Champions channel for Brian for sure. Yeah, definitely not. We're not in his league at all. I don't think he'd find it fun for us messing up all the rules and playing his decks wrong, but I appreciate it. Just tell him we loved it though. Like, yeah, give him the good feedback though.
He may be interested just to see his decks in action.
No.
Even by newbies.
No.
Wouldn't you be like kind of flattered? Like, oh, they chose my decks of all the decks.
Maybe he has all the time in the world, and he's just like gonna sit there commenting in the comments, like about what we did with your deck, what we could have done. The opportunities of things we missed, things we didn't do properly,
sure.
The cards you threw away to pay for things instead of other ones, But you read the piloting thing, but
yeah. I think this deck was very good. I think I piloted it okay. I think yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I guess. I don't know.
Also just noticed the subscriber thing.
Oh.
But Dan's not here to yell at me for not doing it.
He'll yell at you later, no? If he watches it?
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I really did like this deck. I'm thinking of taking the Avengers Tower out for the Helicarrier because I think that is more
Here we go.
nice. Is a more versatile card that I can use. This card sat out on the board the whole game. But
Ryan is nice and newbie friendly.
oh, that's awesome.
I figured based on the comments.
Yeah.
I figured based on his write-ups and stuff.
Yeah,
but
the fact that he was taking time to answer everyone's questions that they had about the decks,
that's so cool.
definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely helped grow in the game, building the player base.
The right way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, not me like forcing people into it by threatening them and stuff. Play the game.
I'm not here under duress. It's
Dan's
fine.
asking, Carnival of Horrors when? I don't know.
Oh yeah, because I saw Dan had mentioned that earlier, that I guess in the last time we played, we said we would play.
Yeah, because we're going to do it during October, I think. We're going to play the standalone.
I think we
of
were.
that. But then just like, yeah, we just started playing other games and things.
Not
just
enough
didn't work out.
time.
We'll get to it eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll play that eventually. I'm very excited for Edge of the Earth, though. Which,
Oh yeah.
Which should come out soon here.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Also, Velcro, very soon. We meant to do that last week and didn't get around to it.
Taking a picture
So
of the minis. Yeah,
things came up, but yes, that will be this week. We can try.
I know,
Yes,
I
this
know.
week. Yes, so the Instagram page will be updated.
You know what happens? I don't log in Instagram for so long. When I go to log into it to post a picture sometimes, I'll take a picture of like a new game that comes or something I unboxed or a cool miniature or something. And I'll take the picture and then I'll go in my phone to the Instagram app. And then it says, basically you're logged out because you haven't logged in so long. And then I go to log in. For some reason, on my last phone, it wouldn't remember the passwords. So then I would try to remember my password. I'd be punching in. I get locked out of my account because I can't figure out what my last password was. Then I have to do forgot password. And then by that point, I just like, forget it. I'll deal with it later. And yeah, so I don't use Instagram enough.
That is just saved.
Yeah, and I tried to take all the social media apps off my phone like a year ago. So most of them aren't on there. So because I wanted to be able to focus. I have a trouble where I need to focus on things. And I get easily distracted, which, you know, is a thing a lot of people deal with. And I learned this. I used to at work, I used to have to always have headphones on to distract me in our open office because we were just distracted by noises and people talking and conversations and dings from cell phones and stuff like that. So I realized like once I started putting headphones on and focusing, I would get in the flow and start losing track of time and getting things done. And I don't want to be like stuck on my phone all the time, like answering like, oh, email notification. So like I have all the notifications silenced. I shut off so many, which I probably should put the apps back and log into them and turn off notifications.
Yeah, that's what I do for a lot of
I
mine.
should turn off notifications, but that's what happens. So that's why I don't see a lot of things. I feel bad. I like going to Facebook after a while, and then it's like I see all these people have messaged me, and I'm like, oh, like I don't see that. I only go on when I'm on my computer, like. And half the time I don't even want to open Facebook ever.
Right, because you're going on a computer for a specific task.
Yeah, but then I open Facebook to share a post like I'm supposed to do, and it's like I hate Facebook. I don't want to even have it, but because I have Rob's Gaming Table page, I need an account still. And if I want to play VR headsets, stupid one we bought,
Oh yeah.
Facebook owns that company now, so you have to have a Facebook account to use the headset. It's so stupid, so annoying. Anyways, if I didn't need to have a Facebook for the channel like I'm supposed to have it, I would not have a Facebook account. I would have blown all that stuff away a long time ago. But yeah, Facebook is hard. Yeah, Instagram again owned by Facebook. So I deleted my Instagram account a long time ago, but then I created one. Then someone stole my Instagram account, so that's why my Instagram Rob_gaming_table has underscores in it, because someone stole the other account, and I tried to just delete it and everything, and it's gone. But then I wasn't able to, even like after a year, I couldn't create an account with the same name. It kept saying it was in use.
Even though it was deleted.
Yeah, and there's like nobody you can contact on Instagram. It's like on purpose.
Oh yeah.
You know, because the quality of that product, they don't want to waste the money on supporting a crappy product. So I understand. It's just keep it cheap and get your data, make money off your users, without supporting them. Kind of shady, but anyways.
But Instagram, we do have to use more with the painting and stuff like that. Yeah,
I like
so
the idea of Instagram.
Yeah.
I like the idea of it. It just sucks when Facebook bought them. I was like deleting all my Instagram accounts, but yeah, mysterious. No, this was way before the mysterious disliker. This was years ago. Like I mean, when Instagram first came out, like literally when it first went public, I was in there creating Rob's Gaming Table account, and then yeah, both my accounts got hacked or stolen. It's like a thing on Instagram. There's like bots that are just trying to steal accounts all the time. And then they have like it was I got back into my personal one, and then it had all these followers in like another language. So it was obviously like someone from another country stole it. Then they use that to like follow a bunch of pages that pay for that service. So there's money in trying to build followers. So people like pay services. There's guys in board gaming YouTube land that I know have paid for followers on their YouTube channels and stuff. Because you see that
crazy.
you can tell.
You can tell, yes.
You know
you can
when,
tell.
because you see they get 5 views on every video, but they have like 2,000 subscribers. It's like, how does that happen? Does it make any sense? They have no video that has over 100 views. So like, who's subscribing to them? I don't know, but I've seen it happen. There's a couple that have done it. I know they have. But
That's
yeah.
sad.
So, and the numbers I'm saying are wrong. There's ones with like higher subscribers for sure. I don't know if they still do that, but I've seen it before in the past. I don't even know if those channels are still around, but I'm not going to name any names. But I definitely see ones pop up, and I'm like, oh, let's go check out this channel. It's like, oh, how come they have no views? Their quality's kind of not great either. Oh, but they have a ton of subscribers. Weird.
And they just started
And they
2 months ago.
Yeah, they just started 2 months ago, and they have no viral videos or anything. Weird.
Yeah.
How did this happen? Like, some people get desperate, but anyways, those people do that on Instagram too. So
Yeah.
there's like all these accounts that try to steal other accounts and then make them follow others.
Well, I think there's money in how many followers you have
Yeah.
for ads and
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sponsored posts and stuff.
So yeah, that gave me a bad taste on Instagram in general, just because like there was nobody I could contact that my account got stolen really, and yeah, it's annoying. So yeah, it was kind of a pain in the butt. That's when I realized, like, man, this is really shady business. And hey, so John, how's it going? You're arriving on time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yogi does have a thing here for you. The Asmodee store changed the date of Edge of the Earth to 31st of March 2022 as a placeholder, so you can get through Dream Eaters and Innsmouth before it comes out in March. Oh, March. That's our summon.
Oh, wow.
And Carnival, says Dan.
Oh my god. Did it really get pushed back that far?
We did.
Because I thought what was happening with Asmodee is I saw in a video or something or online, somebody said like the retailers now are just getting like notifications from Asmodee like literally the week of, saying like, this product that we said is coming out a few months from now is actually showing up. You're just getting it. Like, here you go. And release dates are just not a thing. But maybe they found out that boat got like hijacked or lost, and now they have to reprint it again. Like, I don't know what's going on, but but you would think like that's crazy to get pushed back that far.
But if that's the case, then...
Because we got the Investigator one. The Investigator one definitely arrived in Canada. Oh, it's a placeholder.
But it's still showing that it's not going to come out this year.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, okay. Store listing just changed. Okay.
Yeah, that's too bad.
We'll see. But you figured if the Investigator one showed up a couple weeks ago here in Canada, that I would assume it's a month out for the next one to show up. And I wouldn't be surprised if they were like printed at the same time or around the same time, you know? So it should be like following it. The boat to ship Edge of the Earth is the boat from Unfathomable. Oh, no. I thought you were going to make a joke about it falling off the edge of the earth or something. Maybe they hired Evergreen Shipping Company. That's the one where the boat got stuck.
Oh, no.
The canal.
Oh, no.
I think, yeah, right?
Didn't it happen again?
I don't know.
I thought it happened again.
I don't even want to know. The shipping
But
stuff
again,
is crazy.
I don't know if it's fake.
That's why we're just playing this now in November, and we were supposed to be playing this in August.
August, yeah.
Like this, it's crazy what's going on.
Which I think is why we also played the other one in June, thinking, oh, in like 2 months we'll be playing the next one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, with the shipping crisis, it's like just a joke. Like that's why it affects my attitude towards this game. Even it's like, yeah. Whenever the hero packs show up, I'll just collect them and play them eventually. I don't care when the campaign shows up, whatever. That's kind of what I'm getting with Arkham Horror. Is like, whatever. When that shows up, I'll get back into the game. That's fine. Yeah, Matt, that would be amazing. Matt says, it's a shame board game companies can't join together and buy a ship. Yeah, that's what like Asmodee, Walmart, Costco, they're all doing that. They're like building their own docks, I think, buying ships. They're just taking it into their own hands.
Which is smart. They rely on it.
Yeah, that's crazy. So they don't have to play with the game of like, bidding wars over shipping containers and stuff. Dan says everything is delayed like crazy. In Marvel Legendary, there were supposed to be 4 expansions this year. We got one a month ago.
Oh no.
And might get another one, but no one is sure anymore. Yeah, it's crazy. And Scott says Asmodee is plenty big enough to outbid smaller publishers, though.
Yeah, but they could work together and they pay.
But John, it's not just them bidding against other publishers. This is way bigger than board gaming. These shipping containers are being bidding wars in every industry.
Yeah.
So like car parts, like retail products, like just anything being made in China, pieces for every industry, everything, technology, not like, every little thing that's getting made in China is trying to find a spot in a shipping container and on a boat. And these shipping companies are they're having trouble keeping up, and then they're charging higher rates. And yeah, it's even Asmodee, Asmodee's nothing compared to probably 70% of the other companies that are trying to get stuff on ships, right? So it's yeah, that's why Matt's saying they need all the publishers to get together to even stand a chance to in the bidding or to buy their own ship and that kind of stuff. But even then, board gaming as a whole, the hobby is so tiny.
Mm-hmm.
So tiny.
Yeah, in comparison, yeah.
Yeah, just even think of video gaming, right? It's a closely related hobby, lots of crossover there. It's video gaming puts the movies and stuff into shame. Just imagine all the DVDs and Blu-rays and all these things. I know who buys that stuff anymore. I know, but I go into a retail store and there's walls of it still. But yeah, people still buy physical copies of stuff. So just imagine your EA trying to get all your copies of sports games on a ship, across and onto shelves in the GameStops and Walmarts and Best Buys and stuff. Yeah, you're Asmodee, you're not getting your stuff on that ship. EA is gonna, they're way bigger. Activision, all these video game companies are they make everyone look silly. But yeah, that's exactly Matt. Yeah, Matt says I doubt there's enough cash in the industry to buy a ship. I agree. Yeah. But yeah, if all the Kickstarter publishers, everybody would have to get together.
Yeah. Kickstarters,
regular retailers, all the publishing companies. Maybe that's Kickstarter stretch goal on everyone's Kickstarter campaign going forward. It's a donation button on the Kickstarter and on the Game Found and those pages where at the end it's donate $2 towards the board game ship. And slowly everyone comes together.
Or just one Kickstarter that everybody put
oh my,
buying a ship for the board game industry, and people
the board game industry ship Kickstarter.
Yeah. And imagine everyone putting $5.
There's stretch goals to expand the ship to a bigger one.
As they get more and more money.
Getting chrome-plated shipping containers and stuff.
Oh gosh.
We get extra staff on the ship. We get to the
you can get your name printed on it.
Yeah. You get to the next goal. They actually the shipping staff, the crew on the boat actually gets sleeping quarters. We'll actually give them food. Raise the next shipping goal.
Oh my god. Maybe we should start this. No, I'm just kidding.
Matt, yes, this is doable. Let's do this.
Oh man.
This is why, that's why Too Many Bones is waterproof.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. Oh, I saw there's a thing with the cruise ships. So many cruise companies
they're selling them off, aren't they?
They're just dumping cruise ships. They don't even want to repair them. So there's all the the salvage boat salvage yards are just getting overloaded with cruise ships that they're just tossing.
Yeah.
But we need to use the money to buy a used cruise ship.
Or a few of them, gut them out.
Yeah, gut them out, change them into shipping container ships.
Nothing fancy.
Where do I sign up? Sleeping quarters. Yeah. This container founded by Rock sticker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, depending on how much. Yeah, how much you back.
That would be funny. Oh no, I mean a trip on the container ship. Oh, I see.
I see.
One of the stretch goals is to actually get on the boat.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you can work on the ship. Oh man, yeah, that'd be hilarious. Anyway,
That was fun.
on that note, super serious Marvel Champions talk here. Anyways, it is related, I guess. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, noon Eastern, playing more Marvel Champions. We're gonna build that new Adam Warlock deck. I'll read the stuff before the next stream. Hopefully, I can dabble with it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just try to figure it out on a stream. If I'll read it first and decide if it makes sense. I'm gonna spread all the cards out on a table, go through the write-up, try to figure it out. Maybe I'll run this scenario solo or something just to try the deck out or something, and then yeah, and then we'll play that tomorrow. Mel's gonna tweak
Just the one card, I think.
Avengers Tower in for Helicarrier.
Yep.
And there was that other card option.
Yeah, Rumble.
Ready to Rumble.
Ready
maybe?
to Rumble.
Yeah, Ready to Rumble says something also about changing forms, which we might throw that card in. Seemed cool, but
Yeah, maybe I can just add that on top of.
yeah, we'll see.
If I'm making edits anyways.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll change that out. So I'll put the deck list links in tomorrow. We'll stick some deck list links in tomorrow's video description of those decks, and we'll be back tomorrow playing. If you're looking for the next videos, they are in the playlist link in the video description. There's a whole bunch of playlists in there if you want to see our other playthroughs of Marvel Champions campaigns, scenarios, trying out different heroes and stuff. And we'll be playing more of this on the channel throughout. But again, we're not a hardcore Marvel Champions channel, so we have other games we like to play too. So yeah, well, we will definitely be playing more of this, of course, as we go through the campaign and other campaigns, and we'll try other heroes and all that stuff in the future. Anyways, so stick around for that. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, hit the like button if you want to see more Marvel Champions on the channel, or help other people find the videos too, and help grow the channel. Thank you everyone for your donations over on Patreon, YouTube, super chats and whatnot. Thank you for supporting the channel, and we'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Rare deck list links.